approaching doom. Know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, no one is immune. We all will know loss when we're under the pearl moon.
Test. There we go.
Stop testing us.
No, test forever.
There it is. There's what I'm looking for. Gah!
Yeah, I like the comrade. That makes me laugh. Man, what's new?
It's D&D comrade.
It's D&D comrade. It is, oh man, Under the Pale Moon Gaming. Jesus, what are we playing? We are in game 3 as we continue in our homebrew game.
Season 2. Yeah.
Season 2, 9 to 12, or lazy 9 to 12. Get on what we want. Man, oh man.
I'm sure we're all on the same page when we start this thing.
Woo, the host, it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get that sick new map, courtesy of Mr. Nintendo there. Ooh, Mr. Nin. Very well done. I like that.
Yes.
That's awesome. Gives us a good idea anyway. Yeah, man. Holy crap. What did we do last time? Last time we spent a lot of time in town. I think we checked out, I don't remember what we did before it, but I know we went to the Adventurers Guild, and we met 2 people there that wanted to go north to the Barbarian Lands, far to the right top side of the map, to get revenge and free a soul. And they knew a guy in the Eastern Lands that may be able to help with Ragnar's soul. I know that we made our way down to the docks and we found a bar with some sailors who were very drunk and promised to be cleaned up in the morning. We talked to them, talked to 2 different crews, had a little run in there. Also recovered our ship, got our ship all cleaned up, set, ready to go, and everything was taken care of with the quartermaster there. We got May's power armor set. She now has the ability to go inside of it and come out of it at will and control it. She still controls it by her mind, the telepathic helmet connecting with its mind. So keep that in mind. She is not overly aware and is helpless while inside and under the control of that.
Overly aware most of the time anyway. We're in no position to judge me, don't worry.
Man, I don't know. We did some other little things here and there, I guess. I don't quite remember 100%. Definitely looked around at different places, talked to different people. What was our quest path, if you guys remember? You had a bunch of ideas. One was to take the mages home via ship and try to, once you hit the Elven City, get information on how to fly the ship.
I believe that is step 1.
Mm-hmm.
So we're heading north to the Elven City, then we were heading west.
We were going to try to help out on the quest with the...
Sorry.
Yeah. I think, right? Help out on the quest with the east. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. East.
There was... that's what it was. I'm sorry. And then help Ragnar, if we can, get his soul. And then I know we were going to come down around at one point to the back of Silver Lake because we wanted to get a treasure map.
Yeah, there's 2 quests there for us. There's a treasure map and a statue.
The statue.
Map and a statue quest. But there was also...
There were 2 parts with we had to help get revenge possibly for these 2 that were joining us when we headed east, who have the connection to possibly get Ragnar's soul back.
Okay, that's in Dovagard, yeah. We were supposed to go north of Dovagard and then go into Dovagard.
Yep.
We're looking at getting some cursed items maybe fixed up over time. We had Waiting in the Winds to a rescue mission with the Pathfinder, if we do that.
Yeah, we have that still to go through the mirror
as well.
Find some other way to get to where the mirror is.
Mm-hmm. So we had a lot of different
whatever
quests.
else takes us on our way.
And the other one was a retrieve mission to, if you were going to do it, to get a commissioned statue that had fallen down in the mountains near Silver Lake as well, for the Adventurers Guild.
I think we had to, because we were joining the Adventurers Guild, I think we had to go register that before we leave. So that's our active mission.
Oh, I see. Yes, yeah.
With them, so we can actually actively do other adventures, or we could get. There was something about them. I forget. Faulting us somehow if we do missions outside the guild or something.
Well, I
what you
mean,
said exactly.
well, looked down upon, of course, because they want to know where you are, what you're doing, so they can provide aid, and that if there's compensation, that the guild itself also receives some for its part.
Right, we need those gnomes to recover our bodies when we die too.
Yeah. Send out the gnomes. And anything else you want to do? You're in the town. You had actually, I think you stopped at we paused last time. At the Seabird Shanty, where we had Jackson had commissioned one of the 2 crews, and he was deciding, do we take both crews or one crew? And we had a debate on how big the ship was and how many people we'd hold in there.
Yep, 1 crew and 1 rookie from the other crew.
1 crew, 1 rookie. As we get them set to meet us on the next day to see if they're sober and ready to go.
And then we have to retrieve the mages as they want to leave town too. But they would be ready. They said they'd be ready on that day.
Yeah, whenever you want to go.
When we go to the temple, that's when Jackson would like to see if he can get the curse removed from his nice black sword.
So where do you want to start off? What would you like to do? Would we like to pick right back up, or would you like to get a different day?
Well, were we at the end of that day? Like, were we?
It was dark. It was post supper time. Everybody was relaxing, drinking, getting drunk at a bar. The sailors, more so.
Because I know we need to go buy winter equipment. So probably do that the day that are we leaving right at first light, or are we leaving later after we've got some provisions, or what are we doing?
Definitely get some provisions first.
Oh yeah, you got to check the guys and make sure they're all sober too when they get to the ship. You can go, sorry, you're not coming, out of here. throw them into the ocean.
So that night, make your way back to your house in town.
Oh, there was one other quest.
Oh.
That Jackson would know of. I don't know if we were actually listening too hard on that quest, but the quest that his drunken sailors were the reason why they were drunken was because of their captain that drove their ship into an island to the west.
Oh, originally they were talking about cliffs around an island,
Yeah.
a monster at the center, and a bunch of plants to be retrieved. But I think at the time we decided we weren't gonna do that. But it's up to you.
Okay. I don't want to do it, but you never know. But Jackson's the captain of the ship, so
We may pursue that after we do everything else.
I know where I want to go before we leave. I want to stop into the Rangers Quarter. I want to get some northern equipment, winterized equipment in there, and I don't know, maybe see what they've got for bows and information on not familiars, but pets.
Animal
Are you
companion.
going to
Yeah.
mention to us that you're picking up winter equipment? Like
What's
cold
that?
weather? Are you going to mention to us that you're picking up cold weather gear?
Yeah, I'll take two of the house people with me to go and get it. We'll just get enough for everybody.
Thank you. That's what I was going to ask.
Looking at the map that you commissioned.
The rum, because we need rum.
The map that you commissioned from the Cartographers Guild, which would be the map on the screen pretty much, would show you that you would be going into colder lands. So good idea to get some cold weather gear for sure.
Yep.
Yes.
The only other thing that I've got that I want to do, and I won't be doing that until we're ready to head out, is I'm going to head back to Pyra's magic shop. Just see if I can whittle a deal where I get that crystal ball for the trip to try and figure out what it is.
Oh right, yeah.
But that'll wait till it's actually time to go.
Is the dagger ready to be picked up?
Dagger?
The plains dagger or whatever it was.
Oh, okay. As identified by Ren at the Pathfinder.
Yeah, like you said, that one had to stay for a while. Oh, the wand. Sorry, the
The
wand.
wand.
Wand from the far realm.
The wand from the far
I'm
realm.
sure Jackson would want to take that with us if it's good to go.
Well, you tell me where you want to go first. You got a lot of places and a lot of ideas. Do we
I'm
want
not
to?
looking anywhere right now. I'll put me at some random bar and I'll be performing tonight. Everyone else can do their thing.
All right.
So we're saying it's still nighttime. It's the evening. Okay. So I'm gonna slip away and I'll tell them that I'm going, and I'm gonna take two of the slip by the house and take two of the our footmen with us to go
All right.
get stuff, the winter gear, and drop it off. I'm assuming at the ship or wherever we're loading up the cargo to go to the ship.
Jackson's also going to go to the waters again and spend an hour or two searching for pearls again.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
If,
All right.
If Ragnar wants to come with me, that's fine. I don't care.
You want me to roll anything to try to find a few?
Yeah. Give me a nice perception or investigation, whatever you like there.
Can I interest you in a survival roll?
Ooh, survival. Sure.
That's going to be a 6.
All right, you spend some time. You go down to the docks and you start looking around at the water for pearls and whatnot. But being a big city, like a metropolis type city, it's really been busy down here with the merchant ships and everything like that. So this place is very cleaned. Not a lot of stuff left to discover. Anybody and anything would snatch those up in this area. You feel at home down by the water, down by the sea, with the moonlight out, lighting your way.
While
But
I'm
you-
down by the water, I'm also going to see about possibly procuring some fishing nets for the boat.
Yeah, that you can do. For sure you can. Fishing net's something very,
Always need food. Yeah.
very good.
I have one fishing net that I don't need anymore.
She does,
Oh,
that's
right.
true.
Yes, I'm thinking less of a person tangling net and more of a ridiculously big trawl along the sea type net.
Well, you can get a net for gold. And there will be people down there because they work all around the clock in the metropolis, doing all kinds of things. Fishing, setting the ships ready, loading here and there, all kinds of stuff. Never stops. You're able to approach some men down there and find however many nets or feet of net or whatever you want.
I will go ahead and get 5 nets worth then.
All right. Procure some nets.
He's gonna overpay for it.
Just gonna pay. Just gonna pay twice what the rate is, so that'll be easy to keep track of on math for me.
There we go. All right. Guys are very happy to get the money, give you the nets, wish you the best. You're going to load them onto the ship, carry them on your person?
Yeah, definitely gonna load those onto the ship.
Okay, all right. Let the quartermaster know you're coming and going so he doesn't bother you. Bring the nets to the ship, work on the ship at night.
And I'm gonna stay on the ship for the night.
Nice, okay. Hang out on the ship, get familiar with it.
Yep.
Check out the cannons, go up and down, check out the quarters, everything else here and there.
That'll be me.
Make sure everything's in area.
FYI there, Ragnar. You can put your hit points back to full. Yeah, you're not bleeding out on us anymore.
All right, Kylok.
Yep, I will. Ragnar and I will head over with two of the whatever they are, whatever that family is. I forget that name.
Tea leaf.
Tea leaf. That's it. A couple of tea leaves. Go over to the
Make your way back from the
border.
Seabird Shanty there. Go to the house. Stop in. Approach some of the halflings who are working. Ask them to come with you. You and Ragnar, pretty armed, big guys, going out in the middle of the night in the city, sticking to the well-lit streets. You're able to make it to the shops, and you're looking for cold weather gear. As you go into one of the shops, you can easily find supplies. Find rope, rations, lanterns, whatever you need. Cold weather gear is there. Cold weather gear, being a little more specific to an adventurer, is going to run you 15 gold a set. So for a set of cold weather gear, which will give you some kind of furred jackets, cloaks, some heavier boots, gloves, whatnot, is available.
Okay, I need to find my exchange purse here.
Now you're thinking in your head too, how many people are you buying for?
Well, I figured we buy for the. I'm sure the crew already has whatever they need for ocean going. They probably won't be on land with us, but not that I know of. We're gonna need enough for the 5 adventurers. We're gonna need enough for something for the mages. Doesn't have to be as rugged as what we're wearing, but something to keep them warm. And
Get
then,
some furred cloaks for 2 gold apiece.
Okay, so we'll get 6 furred cloaks. And what would you say the other stuff was? Full kits for the 5 fur kits.
Cold weather
5
gear.
5 cold weather.
Yeah. I would say cold weather gear made up of all the various items there to keep you warm and safe in the north.
Okay. How much for the fur cloaks? 2 gold.
Cloaks will
for
say
2.
2 gold for the complete cold weather gear. Will say 15 per.
15 per.
Yeah.
Per, so.
You're looking around. There's all kinds of supplies up here. It's your chance if you need it to buy it. You're thinking maybe rope, anything else, maybe
Yeah,
some
we'll
more
get some,
flint
some
and
pins.
steel, some torches, picks.
Yeah, maybe we'll get what do you say, Ragnar? 10 torches.
Yeah.
Get 10 torches. We'll get some pinions, a couple sets of pinions. Let's say 3 sets of pinions.
Torches that cost you a silver for 10. Pittons, 5 copper apiece. So 2 for a silver.
Assorted rations.
Rations 1 day, 5 silver.
How many days do you think?
You asking Ragnar?
Yeah. He's a soldier, so I'm sure he's marched through the land before. Although we're on a sky ship, but in case we crash.
Water skins are 2 silver also.
Let's say assorted rations with water skins.
I thought we already had water.
We have some. We bought some supplies for the house, but we're gonna need stuff for the ship. I'm sure they have some stuff already loaded, but
Whatever you write down, whatever you buy is what you got.
okay. Well, what does Jackson already got for the ship?
Fishing
Jackson
nets.
so far does not have much. Just the fishing nets, the cans that are already on the ship. So one
So
of
we'll
the
get
things-
we'll get a 20. We can carry back a 20-day supply or have it shipped to the dock.
Yeah, either way, doesn't matter.
Let's do a 20-day supply.
Okay.
We can always stop in somewhere.
How far is it by ship from Ashura
Air or otherwise.
to the frozen reaches where the elves are from?
Now, I don't have it 100% scaled out right now. But looking at that map, trying to figure it out yourself, it's going to take a while. It's going to take weeks.
So maybe we should do a month's worth of rations.
Let's talk to a cartographer that made the map, even though the DM doesn't have it himself right now. We can talk to a map who would know the answer to that question about how long it would take us approximately to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we make sure that we've got enough supplies plus a cushion to get us to at least the frozen reaches where the elves are, where we can buy more supplies.
Yes, that sounds reasonable. So enough. Put enough. Enough plus.
Cartographer will give you some
assorted
basic information. He'll say it'll take about a week to get to the next kind of port, a private port in Loken, we'll say. Okay, that's halfway, and then we'll say about a week and a half, because you'll have more trouble in the north to get to the Elven city.
So I mean, enough then would probably be about a month's worth of rations.
Be
and
fine.
water skins, so.
Yeah.
Plenty with the month.
And I'll need two barrels of rum. That'll be enough.
All right.
Not that we want everyone drunk all every night, but it'll keep
I
keep
thought
the
that
heat
was
in.
just going to be for me.
Well, if you want some more, you better buy some more.
It will keep the heat in.
Yes.
Yeah, there you
Keep
go.
the heat in, supposedly. There's some other various things. And rope. We need rope as well.
Ah,
So,
okay.
Rope length is what, 50 feet per roll? I know
50
there's a
feet, you
actual-
get hemp or silk.
Hemp's probably better in the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll go to hemp. We'll go for hemp. So we'll take 5 lengths of rope.
All right, so hemp. Oh, 1 gold.
1 gold each or all together?
1 gold for 50 feet. 10 pounds of rope.
1 gold times 5. Okay. To figure out how much all this is.
Where be that keg?
1 gold times 5 is 5.
Yes, I know. I'm just writing down how many we have of it.
For Jackson.
Not for Jackson.
Well, I mean, Jackson could get some from the Seagull too, if he wants to get more. We're here at a provisioner, so we're gonna grab what they've got.
We're gonna say a gold for the keg. It works best.
1 gold cent,
Yeah.
so two gold pieces.
That'll work.
The rations, the pinions, and the torches all together. What's the price of that there? Just give me a ballpark.
All right. Rations were 5. Water skin was 2. 7. And where'd pinions go? 7. 750 for 1 set. 750 per.
Oh, sorry, 750 what?
Each for 1 of each. How do you want to do it? Like, how do you? I don't understand your question. It's
Okay,
it's
so we
5 per torch. It's 2
That's 5
per
torch. Okay, so it's
water skin, and then it's 5 silver per pitten. So yeah,
5 silver.
7.5.
7.5. $7.50.
Oh, 7 golds, 5 for all those 1 set. Okay, and the assorted rations. It's enough for the 1 month. Like
So rations were 5 silver per day.
5 silver. 5 silver.
So every 2 is a gold. If you want to figure it out in that.
2 gold pieces times 2, that'd be 15. Okay. Be 30 gold total. Okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? For myself, I'm gonna buy. What kind of arrows do they have there?
So far, normal arrows, quivers of arrows. Quiver is 1 gold, and we always say it's 20 arrows. Keep track of your arrows too. Remember, as you fire them, if you hit, they're gone. If you miss, 50% chance, high or low, to recover. Cross them off as you go.
Yeah, I was down to 10 when we left the dungeon.
Ah.
So I need to restock. So 1 quiver is 20, and they're one. What'd you say? 1 gold per?
Well, yeah, 1 gold per, sir. Yep.
I will take. I'll take 10 quivers.
There you go. Stash them in the ship.
Yep.
You're going to feel so silly when the ship gets blown up after we spent all this money on it.
My provisions.
We haven't actually spent that much. I mean, like I've got lots of gold.
For adventurers, we have spent like the equivalent of buying a video game.
Yeah, pretty much. We've spent $79.99. We got so much stuff. Is there anything you need to buy, Ragnar, while we're here? Buy a nice furry hat or something.
No, I think I'm good.
Maybe one of those nice stuffed lizards over there.
I need to buy a set of
cheap.
tinkering tools, I think.
Ooh, tinkering tools.
Yeah. Because I'm proficient in them now, but I don't have any.
Okay, well we'll search.
Ooh,
that out
50
while
gold. 10 pounds.
we're- Tinkerers.
See, the tinkering tools were 50 gold.
Yeah, 50 gold.
You can afford it. You need them. So pick them up.
There's a book that
actually-
explains it better, too.
Speaking of that, I
I'm gonna bring
have leatherworking tools in my pack, but since this is the more survivalist area of the city, is there a tanner or something like that, where I can get a leather rack for drying?
Get a leather rack like for the ship.
Yeah, just something, they're not huge, just something to dry leather. So if we're killing walruses or something.
As we're flying through the air.
My leather, no.
Well, you never know if we need to fix something.
You can get a leather rack. Where's that Tinker's? We'll look up that Tinker's tools real quick, just because there was. I wonder if they put it in here. Cobbler.
we
Would it be
want the-
Cobbler? Cobbler's tools?
No.
No, it's Tinker's Tools.
Just make it
Prob-
tough- just make
Oh
it
no,
tough.
no. Sorry for Kylo. Tinker's tools for May.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a leatherworker tool. Oh, son of a gun! Look at that.
Yeah, I already have the leather workers tools. They were part of my initial pack.
They were in a different book. Tinker's tools, here they are. They're in the upgraded book. Set of Tinker's tools are designed to enable you to repair many mundane objects, so you can't manufacture much with them. You can mend torn clothes, sharpen a worn sword, patch a tattered suit of chainmail. They include a variety of hand tools, threads, needles, whetstone, scraps of cloth, leather, and small pot of glue. You can determine the age and origin of objects, even if you only have a few pieces remaining from the original.
Pretty handy.
Huh.
Is there an upgraded tool set for her so she can actually build stuff?
Repair. You can restore 10 hit points to a damaged object for each hour of work. You need materials. Temporary repair of a disabled device. DC, very easy. Repair an item in half the time. A little harder. Improvise a temporary item using scrap. Very hard. Oh, that's very cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like that. Leatherworkers tools.
Everyone should have a artificer with them.
Knowledge of leather extends to lore concerning animal hides and their properties. It also confers knowledge to the leather armor and similar goods. Components: a knife, small mallet, edger, hole punch, thread, leather scraps. Using Arcana, your expertise in working with leather grants you added insight when you inspect magic items crafted from leather, such as boots and some cloaks. Investigation: when you study, you can get a clue related to them as you draw on your knowledge of leather to pick out details others would overlook. Identify hides: you can determine the source of the leather and special techniques used to treat it. Modify appearance, DC 10. Determine an item's history a lot harder. Cool.
Nice.
Okay. So we'll get some kits if he needs the kits. Tinker's kit, very expensive, but will help you out in a lot of different ways. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll
It
pick it up.
is all of my money.
It is all your money.
It is
Well,
all of my money.
I think Kylo's holding the loot bag. That's why.
Yeah.
No, you had a starting amount of gold that you got,
Yeah, she probably got about 50 gold.
and then there was a
She's
bunch
got
of
50 gold.
stuff that we got from the dungeon, because we gave a bunch of it to the household.
Did you split that up between everybody?
Clairvel did it.
Oh.
Clairvel's the banker.
Oh, okay.
But there was about 1,000 gold, I think, left for each person afterwards. There was quite a bit of gold.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone got 1,000 gold.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So you'd have 1,050. You spent your 50 on your Tinker's tools, got 1,000 left.
Yeah, I think you
Alright.
were falling asleep when we did the
Yeah.
dividing of the gold.
He's passing
Yeah.
out.
We actually were able, for all the stuff we left behind in that dungeon, we brought back a lot of loot.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I think we still have some gemstones that we didn't sell.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you are very easily able to get all that material at the supply. Do you need any other supply?
I do
Okay.
want to, while I'm here, I want to talk to one of the animal handlers just to kind of up my knowledge of
Now it's
finding
nighttime in the city. You're at a pretty much a supply shop, a shop that would cater to adventurers with supplies, rations.
Okay, so to stop into the Rangers Guild would not be good right now.
I got you guys for a second.
Yeah.
I got a jet. I got to get my wife. I'll be back in about an hour. Sorry.
No problem, man.
All right.
We'll watch the city. Actually, I might have the bard picture. See if I can find the Bard picture in the meantime. So, yeah, sorry. Yeah, there we go.
Shopping at Adventures Lowe's.
Are there any other artificer tools I can look for, or is it just tinker tools that I can use?
To be honest, there's a lot of cool kits in the new. Well, it was the new book. I guess it's been outdone by a newer book, but
Xanathars did bring some cool stuff, yes.
yeah, Xenatars, man, there's some really wild stuff in here.
What
I'm
kind
just
of
gonna.
things should I be looking at?
I mean, it's probably on D&D Beyond, but not that you would know where it's from or know that it's new.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. If I just look up like tools, it's a million.
You're gonna want to find some sort of crafting bench if you want to be working while you're on the ship.
Well, that's the
You know,
thing. Most of
there
it
are
you're
some
going to be doing at
workshops
the
and
house, right? Because you need access to materials.
Weren't there some workshops on the ship? Or are they just storerooms?
It,
There
pretty
are
mu-
rooms.
Yeah, the rooms.
Okay.
Let me read you
Something
some
we
of
could-
these, just for fun. Alchemist, kit, brewer's supplies,
You're a brewer, aren't you, Ragnar? Aren't you a
cartographer.
brewer?
Oh no, sorry, calligrapher, carpenter.
Like some pens.
Yeah, cartographer, cobbler, cook, disguise kit, forgery kit, gaming set.
Gaming set.
Yeah, so
Gaming
we could
set.
We could play castles and krakens on board our ship while we're playing Dungeons & Dragons.
Glass blowers tools. Look at this is crazy. I'm a glass blower. Okay. Herbalism kit, jeweler's
Whatever you do in your own
tools,
time.
land and water vehicles. This is interesting. Leatherworkers tools, mason, musical instruments, navigators tools, painter supplies, poisoner's
Is Jackson
kit.
gonna need one of those? You want a navigator's tool there, Jackson?
I have those as my starting
I would
equipment.
say he would. Yeah, potter's
that was like
tools,
my
smith's tools,
Is
thieves,
there anything that
stinker.
would like allow me to adjust like my armor, like, cause that's what I'm like the battle armorer. I don't know if there's.
Smith,
Something.
okay. Smith tools allows you to work on metal, heating it to alter its shape, repair damage, or work on raw ignites into useful items. Smith's tools include hammers, tongs, charcoal, rags, and a whetstone. Arcane and history. Your expertise lends you additional insight when examining metal objects such as weapons, investigation, and also repair. With access to your tools and an open flame hot enough to make metal pliable, you can restore
burn
10
the
hit
ship.
points to a damaged metal object for each hour of work. Repair a suit
Don't
of
know if
armor.
we could have a forge on the ship. though.
Yeah, probably not. It's a
I
neat
can
idea.
get like it's tools though.
You could
Yeah, oh, yeah.
definitely get the tool for sure. You can.
So do you want us to
Yeah.
pick up? We can pick up a tinker. Is there a tinker's bench in there?
Oh, Tinker's tool she had.
Or did you, oh, okay, so it would just be
Yeah.
a workbench, like a regular workbench.
I think it's just like a bag of tools.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
no, but we could get a. You can get almost anything in Dungeons and Dragons. So I mean, we could
course
get
you
a workbench for the ship, so you have someplace to work.
Yeah.
While we're discussing tools,
Hmm.
one of the things that Jackson is doing while he's on the ship is reassigning his Eldritch bonds to his weapons.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Very nice.
So we'll find out what those are when we get into problems next time.
Question for Ragnar. Ragnar, do you have? What is your what's your background?
Soldier.
Soldier.
Back.
What's that? Yeah, soldier. But I know there's that thing where it gives you like your skill. Like mine was leatherworking. Did you choose one?
Yeah, I think he would have at the time.
Was it? I thought I heard carpenter or something at one point, but I could be wrong.
No, I have champion fighter. Where's that under? Description?
For your background
Soldier.
stuff, your proficiencies.
Oh, I don't have any chosen.
I have a
Oh, it-
proficiency in firearms now.
Now would be a good time to choose this. so you can get the right
Firearms.
equipment.
It says at DM's
Oh.
discretion.
From Artificer.
Being an artificer, yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Eberron has.
So it is
The
up
only
to
person
you.
we know of in the world that has firearms is Fergus.
Fergus.
Fergus had it would be similar to Gunslinger, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
except a little bit better.
Yeah. I mean, she would have that knowledge, though. She would have a beginning knowledge of it. That'd be sick. Got a gunslinging robot.
Okay, so like you're
Firearm something you can actually find. Does it have a specific name?
Yeah, like
Sounds
firearm.
like bullets, but I looked up gun and it was like nope.
No, you're gonna want to look up pistol or blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss, yeah.
Laser
Boomstick.
pistol.
Well, we're not going laser pistol.
Boomstick. Literally be a true glass cannon.
But it'd be the old school one bullet type in the gun, you know.
Yeah. I could get. Do you think I could buy a? Well, I'd probably have to make a pistol, wouldn't I?
You would have you'd either have to make it or have it made, or because of the size of the city and the people coming through here and there, and gnomes being in the city, and your guild master being alchemist, artificer, that kind of thing, he could get you one.
Jackson has a pound of gunpowder on him.
Do you?
At all times.
At all times.
Yes.
I
What
would
is-
like to do that.
Be like
All
mix
right,
it in
all
your
right.
Cigarettes or something.
Let's see what that's under. Actually, is it just basically? Is it in the book, or is it in a special section?
I looked up pistol and there's like a list of a million things.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be some fun.
I forget
There's
the.
an automatic. There's automatic pistol, pipes of the sewers. That's
Oh,
that's an instrument.
Now, does it say where that's from? What books that's from?
Exandria.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, that one's
it's from
Exandria, so
from
that's
Critical Role.
Role.
Palm
But for the
pistol.
artificer, you might find it in some other books.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone else have a picture of May's power armor having like Gundam missiles coming off the back of it?
Gundam missiles. I wonder. I happen to have. Would there be anything in Wildmount?
That would be Exandria. Yeah, that's their book.
Well, that's their second book. I wonder. It's more of a gazetteer.
Vicious pistol.
Huh.
The only difference is if you roll a 20, you get extra 7 damage.
Oh my gosh. I wonder where it's. I wonder if it's from the first book.
I know the Gunslinger is in one of their books, but the Artificer is in whichever book it came out from.
Well, Artificer obviously is in Tasha's.
Yeah.
Let me grab it.
Whatever one I had to buy to get it.
Well, there's pistol firearms. They're 250 gold, weigh 3 pounds. Characters in most D&D worlds wouldn't have such proficiency, but I'm just reading something from D&D Beyond here.
Artificer, eh?
What's it in? Properties, ammunition, firearms. Oh, it says the training. It says characters can use the training rules in the player's handbook to acquire proficiency. So maybe there's something listed in there.
Well, I do have, I have, whatever, becoming an artificer made me, forget the word.
Proficient with it.
Yes, thank you.
Words are hard. It's okay.
Which one were you again? The Artificer? You were the artillerist?
Battle.
She's not reached the part where she chooses one yet. I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh
she's
yeah, I'm like
level
level 1.
Where's Artificer? Wow, all the way back. Magic Tinkering and Spellcasting. Okay, so it's probably under Magic
You're
Tinkering.
gonna be hard to handle when you get to the point where you can use when you have a bunch of guns and you use that ranger spell that locks onto the target.
Oh no.
It's gonna be wanted.
Because you have that spell already.
Oh yes, Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark, and then she's got like arm cannons on the robot.
Man, that's crazy. I mean, I guess we'll have to find that somewhere. I'm not quite sure.
I could attach automatic pistols to my wrists and just like.
So you got stats for it from D&D Beyond?
D&D Beyond Musket, 1d12 piercing damage, 10 pounds. Has a loading feature, so it takes a round to load.
There's a flintlock pistol, does 1d10 piercing.
That's what I would think more so the pistol, like whatever the gunslinger
Yeah.
pistol.
Flintlock
Automatic
pistol.
pistol does 2d6.
Oh, that'd be automatic though.
Yeah, automatic pistol is 2d6.
So
Fine.
the flintlock pistol, this pistol is between 16 and 20 inches long, making it very hard to conceal. Its effective range is rather short, but the gun packs quite a punch because it does 1d10 piercing. piercing.
Well, I'm past the point of being concealed.
True.
Oh yeah, here we go. Pistol, 250 gold, 3 pounds. It's up to you whether the character has proficiency with the firearm. Wouldn't have to. Pistol 250, 1d10 piercing, 3 pounds. Range 30-90. Loading. Yeah, we'll have to read loading. Because of the time required to load this weapon, you can fire 1 piece of ammunition from it when you use your action. Bonus action or reaction to fire it, regardless of the number of attacks you normally make. Okay. Alright, so your actions to load, your bonus and your reactions to fire. That's cool. We can do that. I don't mind that. I wish it told me where that's from.
Yeah, half the stuff says Exandria, the other half just says it's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, as if it was always there.
I'll just bookmark it for now.
So you said I could get it from my guild?
Definitely, 100%, yeah. So I'll just take
Okay.
a quick screenshot of that. I'm going to
I'm
put it
assuming then
in here.
if I'm doing it with the guild, I'd probably just add it under the armor so that I don't have to use my automaton 2 fingers.
This would be something you would have proficiency with. That's right. So if you came out of the robot and you took off the head, you would
I'm
be
gonna
able
send
to
this
do
to
this.
you,
I'm going to throw
send
this
this
into
to
you.
you on your Discord. Here.
Okay, give me 1 second. Where did I put that
It's got a
pistol?
list of a bunch of different weapons.
So you just have like holster some pistols when I come out. Just
Yeah, you got a rapier, you got a pistol.
come out.
You'd have to load the thing up, and then you take your shot, and then next round you have to load it up, take your shot.
It's cool. There's a bunch of different. There's a palm pistol. There's a musket. There's a pepper box. I don't know what that is.
Do they
There's
all
a-
have to get loaded once each turn, or like
Yeah.
once? Like,
Yeah,
after
it's your
every
action
turn?
to load.
Yeah, that's the takeaway. It used to be
reaction or
the
bonus action
the
to fire.
crossbow. Crossbow, same thing. Load it, fire. Load it, fire. Right. That was
The
the.
equivalent to it, yeah.
It's like the bow, right? You gotta
Mhm.
notch it, shoot.
It's true.
All right. So do I have to take out money to get the pistol? Like, are they? Am I paying him to get me one?
It would cost you the 250 gold in materials and everything else for him to craft that for you and get you one of these. Now, as you spend time in the city, he worked on the armor for you, building the armor, showing you how to use it. You expressed interest in this pistol. You would have seen it maybe at his guild or at the shop, and you're like, "Ooh, what's that?" And he taught you about it, showed you basically how to use it. You're learning how to play with it, but you're still not very good with it, just starting out with it. Spending a lot of time in your robot gives you less time with it. So,
Your guildmaster said, point it that way, not this way.
but definitely Jackson giving you some gunpowder and other things like that would help. Would help you along with that for when you're stuck down the road.
Does Jackson have proficiency?
Nope.
No, so you couldn't teach her.
Nope. I know how to use cannons because I'm a sailor, that's all.
The only thing we would need to think about is an ammunition thing. Like we could say like a quiver is 20, and we always do I forget what the thing is for bolts for crossbow. We could say the same thing, 20 bullets, same amount of money as a quiver, and that way, if she's in Ashura, she can pick up the bullets from the guild. If she's anywhere else, she would have to craft them herself with tinkers, tools of gunpowder, supplies of metal to make her own.
It says that a bundle of 10 bullets is 0.3 gold pieces.
Why do they do that? That would be copper of some type.
0.3.
0.3.
There's also bad news bullets. I don't know what that means.
Well, we're not
It
gonna get
sounds fancy.
that advanced, but we'll say you can get a pack
I
of
just
10.
like the name.
Bad. You can call them bad news bullets.
What if I
You go.
just get enough packs so that it's a full number?
There you go.
Let's
Yeah,
get
you-
100, and then I'll
Whoa.
have 3 gold pieces. It isn't 10. How much for 3 gold pieces if it's 0.3?
Well, let's do it this way. Let's make it more fair and more fun because it's a harder thing to come across too.
Yeah.
We're gonna say 3 packs of 10, 30 bullets. We'll say is 3 gold. Okay.
Okay.
We'll just do it
raise
that
the
way.
Price on me.
Yeah, we're gonna raise the price.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, because it's not necessarily a known technology.
It's not an
It's
everyday thing.
very-
Yeah.
Okay, so that's $253 that I'm spending now. Together, all together.
She got freaking bandoliers covered in bullets. Rainbow
so one thing
style.
you'll have to figure out too, because I did read something there about misfiring. too. So there's a chance to misfire.
Yes, there
Oh,
is
yeah.
actually. That's a good point because when I'm just trying to think of when they played Gunslinger in the D&D, there was a misfire chance.
Yeah, the misfire is if you roll a natural 1,
Oh, okay.
then you jam your weapon. You have to take a check with the Tinker's Tools check in order to either fix it or jam it,
Right.
fix or unjam it. And if you fail the check, the weapon may be broken, and you have to fix it out of combat.
Right. I remember
However,
that.
you have the rapier, so you could always drop it in combat.
Yeah, I could just drop it and
Continue
go.
with the rapier.
Just load your rapier up with mending to fix it.
There you go. Okay, so I think we bought everything. You'll have to go see about the gun, obviously.
Well, that night, as Jackson's down doing his stuff with the nets and working on the ship, you, Ragnar, and some of the halflings are getting supplies. May is out and about, learning more about her power armor and inquiring about the pistol, how it works, what it does. Spending time with the quirky guildmaster there, and him teaching her how to use it, shoot it out back, kind of thing, making her a special one. Clairval out entertaining at the bars, spreading word of you guys and your journeys. Kylo, as you
One thing, Dion.
Yeah.
Can we say that Clairval went to the whatever the place was that Kai and Kara were at, so that he could play there and tell them, just inform them we're leaving in the morning?
Okay, so the people you originally knew, Sophia and Blakely, that you will be leaving the city again in the morning. They ask, where you're going, what your plans are. Kind of starting to know you guys, right? And a little interested about it. You're going to tell them where you're going, what you're doing, kind of thing?
Give them, Clairval can inform them kind of the plan that we would help them, but they'll have it's a long journey before we can get to where they need to go. But if they're willing to join us,
Oh, you're talking about the guys at the Adventurers Guild.
yeah.
Oh, I'm
just
sorry.
'cause
Okay.
he's out minstrelling right now, so
Okay.
we might as well go there and inform them that we're leaving. That the ship is leaving sometime the next day
Ah, okay,
to
okay.
gather their equipment and join us.
All right, I get you. Okay, so the brother and the sister at the Adventurers Guild, if they would like to meet at the ship, because we're going north, they're invited. Okay, all right. That night, as you're leaving with Ragnar and the halflings back to the guild house, give me a perception roll. You're leaving the shop full of supplies, doing your thing. You're well-armed, guys. Nobody's outright messing with you.
Roll to 1.
You got a 1. Ragnar, give me a perception roll. Roll a d20 there. Be the eyes for Mr. Kyloke.
I think the torches are in my eyes.
16.
16's good. You leave with Kyloke. He's off walking forward down the road. 2 halflings at his side carrying supplies as well as him. You notice a man very well dressed. He has almost like nobleman's clothes type thing. Nice pressed pants, a little black vest, long cloak. Kind of watching from the side of the building, some of the shadows there as you two go by. More so has his eyes on Kyloke. Pulls a piece of paper or parchment out of his cloak, looks at it, looks up at Kyloke a couple times, folds it back up, and then makes his way into one of the local shops. Out of your view as you guys continue on down the road.
Nice night out, Ragnar?
Oh yes.
Ragnar's stoic. He's
'Cause I didn't see the guy, so I
You didn't see him. Make your way back to the house, your guild house. Go inside, start unloading your supplies, making ready for tomorrow. Unless anybody wants to do anything special tonight.
No, because obviously I can't. The Rangers Guild is closed. So.
The morning will come. You will wake up in the morning, and your halfling workers around the house will have food ready for you down at the table. The kitchen is in full swing. Food is out on the table, prepared for everybody, as everybody comes down at their respective times to eat, gather, talk, do whatever you need to do in the morning.
So we got all the equipment for the ship. We've had whatever we could carry back here with us. The rest is being shipped to the ship.
Delivered to the ship.
Yeah, we had a workbench picked up, so that anybody that needs to use a workbench, there's that. We have a tanner's rack that's coming. May, we picked you up some tools. So here's the tools, the Tinker's tools.
Thank you.
So you got some nice gear.
Once again, the halflings have outdone themselves with the morning food. This is excellent.
They thank
So,
you. It's quite a spread.
How go the ship provisions, Jackson?
Jackson's probably going to be in the morning going through getting a few barrels of grain, however much that'll cost.
Mm.
Oh, I did
And-
have two tankards of tankards.
Yeah.
Barrels. you said?
Barrels
Kegs.
of rum sent to the ship too. I had them labeled with goat's milk soap so that nobody drinks them.
What are you looking for? Green?
Yep.
My gosh, what do we got here? We got a lot of stuff. Can we chalk that up to the same as wheat?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, I got you. So 1 copper per pound.
Okay.
Bake us some bread.
Talk to one of the local merchants.
In a barrel.
You'll be able to trade, sell and trade that stuff all down at the docks.
Oh yes, he's right. Take some stuff to trade, right? I didn't think about that. I could have grabbed some. We could have bought some pelts, although we can probably kill some pelts. Sell those.
Mm-hmm. Morning comes, you eat some food, you stock your ship. What else do you wish to do?
It's going to be. How much did you say that is going to cost?
It's 1 copper per pound.
That's going to be 200 copper then.
Mm-hmm.
Barrel is going to be that much.
Which, not knowing the local pricing, you probably think is a great deal.
But no, I'm going to give him 10 gold.
It's just going through the money.
Merchants are very happy to deal with you.
Everything costs 10 gold. It's enough for me to keep track of. I don't care.
They love it, man. They'll bring it to the ship for you.
They're going to completely crash the economy, but that's not his problem.
This guy's
Well,
paying off.
The bars will be full this weekend. after we ship out, bars will be
What
full.
else are we going to get?
Merchants.
Also, 2 pounds of flour. That's 2 copper.
Hmm.
Gonna get a gold worth of that.
Nice.
And then I'm looking at the cost right now anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then I'm gonna get about a few feet of fabric. Not good fabric, just whatever that'll cost me.
All right.
Just the shitty fabric, though. Yeah, the good stuff. Just get the
Just
stuff,
to make some hammocks.
Some
stuff that
polyester.
don't sleep on.
Same thing, not that much. We're dealing copper here. Guys get a lot of supplies. Jackson's dealing with the merchants, loading the ship up with supplies in the morning. You guys are met by both the crew from the tavern that make their way over, and these guys are sober beyond belief. They get on that ship and they just start going. They're running up and down, climbing all over.
Terrorizing themselves with it.
Yeah, and getting used to where everything is. Cleaning things up, make sure the cannons are in working order, mending any sails, anything like that. Out and about. The newbie guy, they're training him, showing him what to do, kind of thing, on the crew, welcoming him aboard. A little bit later on, the 2 people from the Adventurers Guild will meet you up, full packs, weapons stowed, make their way onto your ship.
At this point, I think I'm gonna head my way to the temple with my cursed problem.
All right, make your way over to the temples.
I'm going to go to the temple with him, too, because I want to get a blessing from Sylvana. Is it Sylvana? Is it?
Silvercrow?
That's my...
You're Silvercrow, I think, sir.
Silvercur? Yeah, I had it written down somewhere.
It's okay.
But yeah, you know the one I mean.
You guys gonna go to the same temple, pretty much?
Yeah, Jackson's gonna follow along and ask after he's done whatever temple he's at if he can lead him to the temple for magics.
Yeah, I mean we can break off if you want, but we gotta wherever we meet up is where the mages are.
Yeah, Jackson just needs pointed in the right direction because he doesn't know the gods of this world.
All right, you guys are going to make your way over to the temple area. So the big, large part of the city with the giant temple to Ashura in the center of the city, and around it surrounding miniature temples to each respective deity. Kylo recognizes the symbol of his goddess, which is Silvakura, main patron of rangers, elves, that kind of thing, known for hunting and whatnot. And make your way in. Inside, you're going to be met by elves who are going to allow you into the temple, lead you in prayers, or whatever you wish to do in there. What's your main focus in there, Kylo?
Just a blessing for a good hunt and a guiding light for the whole crew.
All right.
That we finish our adventure and do some good.
They will lead you in that and give you quite the blessing. Even decorate you with symbols of the goddess, necklace of leaves, that kind of stuff. Wish you well for coming in. Jackson, do you inquire in here?
Yep, Jackson is going to make his way to the mage's temple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to the god of magic.
Well, do you want to go to the god of magic or the mages themselves? The mages themselves are over at Culturgeist, the healing goddess. That's where originally we left them. Making your way in there, you're going to find the mages. The mages are all fully recovered.
I'm going to be going to the magic temple first because my main focus right now is on my sword.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
So if I'm done where I'm at before he's back, I've gone over to that temple to meet up with the mages to make sure they're ready. Give them a hand with anything they need. So.
Okay.
So off to Amelius I go.
Amelis?
Yes, let me butcher the pronunciations of your gods.
The Moon Princess.
Silvakura, that's
Aha.
got it here now.
Yeah, this is the goddess of the moon and the stars, very knowledgeable in magic, creation and whatnot. They're mainly busy at night, but of course in the day people run the place. You'll go inside and find silver gowned clad shrine maidens who will invite you again into the temple and ask your what you're up to today, what you're looking for, etc.
Jackson is going to reach down to his hip and grab by the sheath the weapon that he has and slowly lift it. I have an item here that is very cursed. I need the curse removed because otherwise it is a great weapon. I'm an adventurer and I'm about to go on an expedition. I'd like to have this arm at my side if possible. Would you be able to remove that curse or should I go to the healing gods?
The Shrine Maidens will tell you that if you have a weapon that is such cursed, not with a simple curse, something that would just ruin someone's day or insult someone or something minor, but a major curse, something as if you explain what the weapon does by drinking blood and being relentless in battle, they will say that this is advanced. This is something very, very powerful that has been put on this weapon, and who knows by what school of magic or what evil sorcerer or wizard in the past. They will give you information that there was a temple back before the demon hordes took over the lands. That was the Temple of the Moon, which was also located in the Cloud Tower Mountains, more up north towards the Elven lands, but still technically in Ashura before the break, or the cataclysm that broke the world. There was a temple up there that dwelt high in the mountains, closest to the moon it could possibly be, that held their high priestesses. Some of them are still said to operate out of there. They have secluded themselves in there over the years, and these followers have made pilgrimages there, which have taken months by foot over time. Familiar with the map, you could get there by ship, by passing through the opening from Leland to the barbarian lands in a smaller amount of time, although you would have a treacherous trek through the mountains to gain access to that mountain temple.
Jackson will then ask, "Is there anyone skilled enough to simply move the curse to a different object?"
They
In
will
town?
say no, not that they know of or not that they can perform.
Well, then I'm going to go have to visit. Jackson's gonna pause for a second. Is there anyone in town that sells magic weapons that you would know of?
Selling magic weapons, they give you our name here. Let's see. It was Pyra the Tiefling at the enchanting store. It was one of the shops, which we had
Jackson will
seen before.
make his way there once more before meeting his way up with Kylo. He's
Okay.
gonna see if she's capable of doing anything for him.
Okay. All right, Jackson's going to leave to go do that. Kylo, you're going to be here at the Temple Square and make your way into where the mages are. Mages are all healed up, ready to go. They'll ask you what the plan is and tell you that they're interested, of course, in returning to the Elven lands.
I lay out that that's our main plan, is to take you home first and have you teach our navigator how to fly the ship, or if once we are there, one of you wants to stay on with us, there's always opportunity for employment and adventure to help guide the ship.
All right.
So
Okay.
they wouldn't necessarily be asked to partake in any battles or that type. Like we wouldn't put them unnecessarily in harm's way.
Okay. All right. So they will say no guarantees, but when we get to the lands, we'll have some people look over the ship and learn what we can. We'll learn upon the voyage as well. We'll study it and see what we can unlock, type thing, as we make our way north.
Do you have names for them?
I do. Somewhere. Mages. We have Lena, Philvin, Varus, Malia, Anna, and Dalen.
Cool.
Are the main ones.
Just in discussing with them while I'm waiting for Jackson to join us and escort them back to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything interesting that any of them can tell me about their themselves? Anything that I need to make a note of here?
Not currently. They're still they've physically recovered. They came out of this like, I don't know, 23 year zombie-like state, and they're physically healed. Their memories, of course, still being worked on as they go. They can tell you that they were great sorcerers and wizards of their time. That's why they were recruited, and they were seeking knowledge, which is why they came to see Raywind in the first place, before they were enslaved for their skills.
Oh, so they do remember what led them there. Do they remember any of the time that's passed between then and now? Other
No,
than when we
not
broke them free?
yeah, not at all.
Okay, so they still have a gap in their knowledge.
It is true.
Were they all together? Like, were they a group that traveled, or did they travel and meet at Raywind's?
Traveled and met
Okay.
as guests invited.
So they were. So technically, they're unknown to each other, other than the fact that they're all elves and they kind of share a common home. Are they all from the same area?
They are. They're all from the north, the frozen reaches, in the elven cities. And they come from different areas of it. Of course, it's a quite large area.
So they all have that crisp, cold northern frozen reaches accent, right?
Yeah.
They speak Elven.
Need some blowout?
They speak Elven with a little bit of a twang. Oh, do they speak only Elven?
These ones speak Elven and Common. No, they're very skilled.
Okay.
Very well taught.
Out of respect, I speak to them in Elven.
They're more favorable Tongue, that's correct. I'm just doing some math here as we're going as well. Do, 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 do.
So just to clarify, they met up, but they didn't know each other prior. But did they spend enough time together that they do know each other?
No,
Or are
not at all. They were
still
invited down. They went to Raywin's
unaware?
Manor. They were part of the party, and then got involved in what he was doing. Began researching for him and whatnot until things took a turn, and then got enslaved and were in a zombie-like state over the 23 years. $593. We said $593, I think, for the thing, didn't we?
Yeah, that's the year we're in now.
Oh, this will work out. Okay,
Yeah.
that's gonna work.
Yes, we are in the latter portion of 593. About the same time we are now, right?
Mm-hmm. So 10 years old. I would still put 22 would be 32. Okay.
Was there is there an Elven celebration for, or yeah, Elven celebration for a year's turn or year's end?
Yes, there would be. There would
So
be a calendar
kind
type
of-
thing, yeah.
Kind of mentioned that we expect to have them home by the time of the celebration.
Okay. Winter, yeah, time of celebration, end of the year.
Yeah, because I mean,
Kinda thing.
that's kind of the time we're in right now, right? So we got about a month out. So, give or take a week or two. We might be there early. It might take longer. All depends on the ship, the rickety spacecraft.
All right. Okay, so you do that. All right. Anybody else want to do anything before Jackson goes off looking around?
Oh, while I'm here at the temple, I'm going to ask if they sell any healing potions.
That's a great idea. That's one of the best ideas I think you had. The only supply you didn't buy, the healing. And that's where
Healing
you would get
potions
it.
Or any other salves and bandages and stuff like that.
That's exactly where you would get it. You get healing at the temple, of course, which they have. So they have healing, greater healing, superior healing, and supreme healing. Each one, respective prices. If I can get real fast, starting.
Happen to have a holiday bundle that I can purchase?
There's no holiday bundle, no specialty. Regular healing potions, 2d4 plus 2 are 100 gold each. Greater healing potions, 44 plus 4 are 400 each. Superior, 8d4 plus 8 or 4,000 each, just so you know, you're aware.
How much is a platinum worth?
10 gold.
10 gold. Okay. So I have a bunch of platinum on me.
Nice.
Actually, no, I have 4 platinum on me. I'm sorry. 4 platinum. That would not get me even 1, right?
4 platinum, 40 gold.
Yeah. And you said they're how much for the?
400.
No, the standard ones.
Yeah.
They're 100
Oh, 100.
apiece.
I'm sorry, 100. Yeah.
100.
Got to ban a bot. Yeah.
Bye, bot. I didn't even see the bot come in.
He's in a DM. He's a smart little guy.
Oh, I had 2 of those last night. Yeah, they've changed their tactics.
Yeah,
Nice thing is they don't interrupt the chat, the show anymore.
that's right.
Oh, we didn't even see that. Oh, that's 11 days ago. I'm sorry. I saw a host from Quarter Crow. I thought that was today. But
Ah,
it's not. Sorry. Back to the game.
Alright.
Okay, let's.
got it.
I don't think I have a lot of like. I don't know how much we spent at the other place there. Probably.
Oh, make sure you're crossing your money off. Yeah.
Well, I'm basically taking it out of the 1,000 gold that we had. I have other gold, but the 1,000 gold that was for.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, Ragnar and I would have had 1,000 each.
Yeah, if Ragnar's giving you his cash, he may not.
We spent about I don't know how much was the workbench.
Workbench, we're gonna say we'll go 20 gold on the workbench,
Okay.
and then for
How much
the
was
leather
the
rack,
leather rack?
we're gonna say 15.
15. Okay.
It'll work.
So let's say we spent about maybe 200 gold there. So, and you said they're 100 each. So let's buy. What the hell? 5. We'll buy 5 healing.
There you go.
Healing potions.
You gotta live, man.
And they're what? 4d4 is that what you said?
44 plus 2d4 plus 2. Sorry, 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Okay. And then an assortment of other healing items.
How
Like
so?
a first aid. I don't know. They got a first aid kit.
Healing kit. Healing kit's basic in the book, I believe.
'Cause that would be non-magical means of healing, right? So
Well, yeah, no. Whoever has a healing kit that does specific things, it's when somebody's at 0.
Spare the dying when you're
Yeah,
at 0.
that's right. Yeah,
yeah, because I know Clairval has pretty good medical.
I'm sure someone already has one. I think somebody does. I'm pretty sure
I
Clairval
have a
has
scroll of spare the dying.
it. You have a scroll of it? Okay. Healer B.
That's the one we found on that dead dwarf.
Where was that
Oh.
healer?
Is that what that was? Okay.
Because it's a spell that I can read but can't cast.
Oh, really?
Can you scribe it into your book?
I still couldn't cast it. It's not a wizard.
Oh,
5 gold. 5 gold for it, just in case.
5 gold. Yeah,
And
we'll
just
get an
note
extra
that you have it, because it has a specific use.
get an extra healing kit just
Yeah.
because Clairval's may have molded over time. I don't know. So that's going to be 505 gold.
There you go. Spend some cash.
Which leaves me about 300
There you go.
of
Of the 1,000.
the loot. Yeah.
Right.
So I've got a couple hundred other gold that I had on me originally.
Yeah.
And some electrum and that type of thing, and I got getting lots of money for the Forgotten Realms if we ever get there.
Nice.
I'm assuming gold is still worth something in the Forgotten Realms.
Gold's gold, man.
Yeah. Okay. You never know; they could be using rocks or something. I don't know. These other planes of
Economies.
existence.
Jackson will make his way over to in town where we've been before, which was an enchanting place and a shop where they sell kind of magical items. Where Clairval is going to talk to the owner to get a crystal ball in good faith to have it identified. When you make your way in there, you were going to be met by.
Before I enter,
Oh.
I'm going to cast a disguise self
I like it.
and make myself look like a tabaxi.
Oh, okay. All right.
So is this the Pathfinder that he's going to?
No, this is Pyra the Tiefling, who owns a local magic shop.
Oh, right.
He's been guided there by the Shrine Maidens, because that's just who they know. They don't really dabble in too much in that. You're disguised as a tabaxi, and you make your way inside, and you'll see the owner there.
I'm gonna knock on the counter.
He's gonna see right through that. She's
Uh,
worth her weight in magic.
Still a simple shop owner. She'll come out and make your acquaintance, ask what you're looking for.
I am looking for either a challenge for you. I have a cursed item. I was hoping that you might be able to move the curse off of it. However, the priests seem to think in this town that is not something that can be done in this town. The other option I have is he's gonna reach to his belt and pull out a pouch. I would like a magic weapon if you cannot do it, and drop his £1.50 of platinum on the counter.
Nice.
All right. Well, she will assess the situation and say, I can sell you a magical weapon, for I do have some here in the shop. Though what I have is limited. Of course.
The weapon on the counter.
Okay. All right.
What's equivalent to this?
She'll look at that. It looks like a longsword. Let's say longsword. Longsword. Okay. Look around. See what we got. She said, "What does it do?"
It is unusually sharp. It seems to be able to hit ghosts, so I would assume it has some sort of magical properties. But when I draw it, it tries to take my head over.
She'll say, a curse I cannot
He is
remove.
that's so, and he will put the blade back on his belt.
And I would not deal in cursed items to sell to another. That would give me a bad reputation. However, I will give you a name. She gives you the name Morgan. And she will say that she is a historian mage. A legendary line of mages in the city that deal almost similar to a Pathfinder in understanding items. But her main focus is actually enchanting, disenchanting, and things like that, beyond the knowledge of herself, of Pyra. And will redirect you, if you're interested, to a dark stone tower in the city. In the meantime, she will offer to sell you a weapon, a magically enchanted weapon of limited power. What she has briefly on her would be an enchanted longsword that would have a bonus to attack, such as a +1 or even possibly a +2. As for special abilities, one you mentioned was that it was always sharp. She doesn't have one quite as sharp, but one that never seems to get dirty.
Even the sort of things that I tend to fight. I will take that. How much do you want?
She calls it a longsword of gleaming. And let me check for price. For 4,000 gold.
That is rich for my blood.
Roll a roll a persuasion check, charisma.
Same stuff. At the 12.
12. All right. She will say, because you say rich for my blood, it's something she's not moving too often. There's not a lot of call for. Trying to make some money in the last little while. And a 12's not too bad. She'll offer it to you for 3,000.
How about I trade you a magical item that I have?
Ooh. Very intrigued. What is it
He's
you
going
have?
to reach into his cloak and pull out his own spellbook. I got this from a wizard who was kind of a pain in the ass. Always giving more money than anything is worth. I will part with this and then give you all of this platinum that I have.
Is it the Lich's? Is that the Lich's book?
No, his own.
His own. All right, let me see. Can she see it? She'll say, may I look at this?
You can make a copy.
Yes, he did. Actually made 2 of them, so he has one on him.
She'll look at the book. What level of spell does the book go up to?
It goes up to 2nd level. The 2nd level spell that's currently in it is Gust of Wind.
2nd level spells in the book, and how much platinum?
75 platinum, so 750 gold.
She says, this is a little light, but I haven't had any requests for this type of weapon in quite a while. What is your name?
You may see me in the play coming up. I am Jackson, and they are offering my role mostly to monstrous creatures.
Oh, you explained your Jackson from the story currently going around?
Yes, the one where they're purposely casting people that are not him.
All right, she'll recall the story. Look at your stature, your bag of money, and match it up. Okay, you are this person. You are of note. You know what? Being of note, the spellbook, the platinum, I will trade. She will give you a +2 longsword of gleaming. in exchange.
And I will also make a point to shop here in the future.
Very impressed. Very happy with that.
Guess what's going in the front window of the shop?
That's
Spellbook. This is Jackson's spellbook. from the
right.
story going around town.
Which she will, of course, stop you before you leave and ask you if you wouldn't mind to autograph the book.
He'll do so, and he'll go ahead and write it very clearly in his hand.
All right. She'll then thank you for coming in and wishes to do business with you in the future if you find more objects.
And as soon as he leaves the store and gets about 10 feet away, he's going to drop his spell.
Nice. Go back to the regular Jackson.
Did you leave Clairval behind in the store?
Clarvell would have had to come in of his own accord. He will meet with her, strike his bargain, which he talked about before, which is fair, to get the crystal ball to identify later. I think he's doing it as we go. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to find out when he comes back. But he will be able to take care of that. Anything else you wish to do?
That's it for me. I'm going to go meet up with Kyloke.
Okay.
I got to get my mustache out.
I'm a tabaxi with a mustache.
Quickly running out of stories, so I'm very happy to see Jackson come through the door, entertaining 6 mages in a temple.
Guys, meet back up. Grab the mages. Where do you want to lead the mages? Back to the ship?
Yeah, we're gonna get them settled on the ship.
Okay. Make the mages back to the ship. You soon find out, there's not that much for living quarters, but Jackson, I think, has rigged up some hammocks, which the mages
Yes,
can...
Jackson's willing to let the mages take his room. He's going to sleep on one of the hammocks.
Okay. And get them settled, get them into the ship, prepared for a journey north.
They've had a hell of a time. They can have actual rooms for all Jackson cares.
There
All
is
right.
there is an area for the crew, right? That's separate from the small amount of rooms.
There's not too much room on this ship. On the lower deck below, there were some crew cabins. There's hammocks now. There's the pulsing crystal. And then in the bottom of the ship, there was a hold for cargo, whatever you need. And there's some room down there. You could make some more makeshift hammocks or whatnot.
Is there a captain's cabin on deck?
Captain's cabin on deck. Yes, you're right. So you get on the ship. You get the NPCs on the ship, the guys from the Adventurers Guild. You got the mages. You got yourselves. You got your supplies. Clairval. What else do you need? Anything?
Jackson's going to make a point of making sure the rookie on the ship knows how to make his hammock in the event that he needs to make one on his own at some point.
Okay. Start teaching and mentoring.
Yeah, I'm assuming that several of our house servants, or whatever we want to call them, the caretakers of our
Estate.
house, are here to see us off. So I'm just going to make sure that they just reiterate to take care of the house. There's money left with the leader of them for maintenance and upkeep of the animals and whatnot, and to also send one of them to the Adventurers Guild to register our
Okay.
recovering of the register us for the statue quest,
Okay.
so that they know that we're on record, and kind of give them a not a specific itinerary, but a plan to swing around that way.
Okay. Yeah. There's no time on it, so they will definitely do that. You're registered in that you guys are undertaking that quest. No other members will be released for that quest, so nobody else will be competing with it for you. You have exclusive rights to it, in lack of a better term, and they have their retainer take care of your house, unless you die and never come back, in which case they will sell your house and keep all the money. Make your final preparations.
Jackson's
will-
going to also push Kyloke to go where he was planning to originally last night.
Oh, do you want to come with me?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go to the Rangers Guild in the north of the city.
Oh, going to the Rangers Guild. Where are we? Woodlands District in the Merchants Quarter.
What do you? I'm talking to Jackson as we're going. What are you looking for in the Woodlands quarters, or something?
Well,
I should have an eye out for.
Someone lost my crossbow on our last adventure, so I need to replace that.
No, I didn't lose the crossbow. I gave it to somebody else and they lost it. So.
As I recall, it got thrown off of a pillar. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And so I need to replace that.
Oh, perfect. I think I had. Oh, I had 20 bolts left, so I'll give him the bolts while we're trying. Here, let me get them out of the pack. Here you go. Here's the 20 bolts. You might want them.
All right,
I'll
make your.
fix them to his arm,
Oh, nice. Put them around your arm.
as
That's
if it's
cool.
like a bracer just of arrows.
Bracer of arrows.
What's the day looking like as we go to the woodland quarter?
It's not bad. I mean, you get a little bit of sun parting through the clouds, but you still have a little bit of light mist in the air. It's been gray the last couple of days. You know what I mean? It's still muddy out. Nothing's really dry. It's that late fall type of weather. As you make your
One
way,
thing I never asked.
Yeah.
Do we see any of the demon menace flying over the city at all, or do they pretty much stay to the outskirts?
that's right. The city itself has a giant army, and the army and the militia take care of guarding the city pretty well. You don't see any demons inside the city. It's unheard of. It did happen in the past. There is historic precedent that they broke into the city somehow through use of cellars. They were being brought into the city by unscrupulous guild. But nowadays, nothing flies over the city. It is pretty well taken care of. It's once you get out into the wilds that things get a little different. Moon is always out, of course, hanging overhead.
Oh, the moon is always out.
Always out, the lingering pale moon over the city, all times of day and night. Never changes. Always there. As you make your way out into the Merchants' Quarter and all the way up to the Woodlands District, you pass the park, a gigantic park and woodland kept inside the city in the northern corner, far away from most of the buildings and businesses, where you start to see more elven folk, druids, and nature lovers in a more peaceful setting. Not as much noise from the city up here, not very crowded, and very decorative walkways lined with flowers, small shrub, that kind of stuff. Following advice from people in the city, you can easily make your way up to what would be a ranger's guild, a guild house secluded by a large forest with a lot of archery targets set up out back as you approach. Looks like almost a simple cottage. Elven folks sitting out on the front porch, and a lot of people looking like they're going out as a hunting party today, getting prepared and stocked up. Make your way.
I'll just wave at them and say, "Good hunting, friends." Just in Elven.
In Elven.
And may Silver Crow's blessing be upon your bow today.
Give me a perception from both of you as you make your way up.
18.
Nice.
10.
18 and 10. As you approach with an 8, you don't notice Kyloke with a 10, but with an 18, Jackson, you kind of notice they're not too used to strangers coming up this way. The curtains get drawn really fast inside the building as you're coming up the walkway. Some of the people kind of make their way around the building, and you tend to notice on some of their outfits or uniforms a little bit of matching in the darkened leathers, and an insignia or patch on a few of them that looks like a snake or an asp curled around a dagger on one of their sleeves, kind of thing.
And these are elves?
They're elves, they're half elves. There's all kinds of various combinations, but mostly elven, yes. Make your way up and you are welcomed. Doors open for you by one of the local hunters. Bids you good day in Elven. And you make your way inside. Making your way inside, looks like a standard guild house layout. They have a tiny little tavern type thing. A couple of them are getting some food and drinks before heading out for the day for a hunt or whatnot. With Jackson's 18, you kind of see, looks a little thrown together. Looks like the tables have recently been kind of pushed there. Some of the stuff's not where it should be, or backwards, or even empty. Just that you take note of. Kylo doesn't notice. Looks normal to him.
Is there a purveyor in here, or is it just the tavern?
There would be somebody, for lack of a better term, running it. Yeah, it'd be a shorter elven woman running things in here. We'll see you and bid you good morning and ask, what business do you have up here today? What brings you from the city into the outskirts?
I seek to visit with the guildmaster if I can, and my friend here is looking to replenish his ranged equipment. Specifically, I think he's looking for a crossbow or some sort of automated bow.
Oh, all right.
I'm from a different place, so I did not want to assume, but I'm assuming elven craftsmanship would be the best option for that.
She'll say, yes, elven craftsmanship is always the best for that. That is what we specialize in. She'll
Good
pull
to
a...
know some things don't change no matter what the stars look like.
Are you from another place?
I understand that a long time ago you had people come through from another plane. Something similar to that.
Welcome to the city. You'll find the
Heard to say
craftsmanship...
that, thank you.
You'll find our craftsmanship unmatched. She'll hand you crossbow. Check it out. Look it over.
How much?
And just before we negotiate, is there any kind of Legion pricing while we're here?
He's
Trying to
back!
negotiate without Clairval? What are you doing?
Clairval's drunk somewhere. He had too much to drink after he made $3,000 at the pub last night.
You bring
Sang
up
the
the...
best song he ever sang.
He can only sing a tribute.
25 gold, and she will say, that is with Legion pricing. Welcome to the city, and it seems you have done well, she will say, noting that you brought up the name of the Legion. You must be some of note.
We've had some
He
interest-
is.
we've had some interesting dealings for the Legion, and attended I just mentioned we attended an arena match with the Legion, one of the Legion leaders. I won't specify the head guy, just one of the Legion.
Oh, she'll say Darvis?
It might have been Darvis or Jarvis. I'm not sure.
She'll say, I'm pretty sure it was Darvis. Well, if you made his acquaintance, you were quite welcome in the city. Is it that you're leaving the city? Is that what you're gearing up for?
We plan an expedition, yes.
Oh, may I ask to where?
We have recently registered with the Adventurers Guild, and they have a quest of note that's been on their board for a while that we're thinking of taking in, and maybe hunting for just some things to increase our wealth while we're going along the way.
I forgot to take the bird image down.
There he is.
There we go. He's
Man
back.
Man about the city.
Man about the city. She'll say, okay, well, take all the information in and wish you luck. Wish you luck on that quest. We'll charge you for the crossbow and ask if anything else you need. If you want to test it out, you can go test it out back. We got targets set up.
Jackson's happy not to do that. He's going to trust the craftsmanship on it.
Okay.
It doesn't shoot left.
Sure.
It's going to come back to bite him probably, but that's, not, that's whoever's downwind.
So I'll ask the purveyor while he's still finishing up his thing. Where was the guild leader?
It's the woman. She will say, the guild
Oh,
leaders.
she's the guild leader.
No. She's just working whatever, running the thing that looks like. She'll say, the guild leader not in today, away on some business.
Who would be the one to talk to about one registering with the Rangers Guild, and also actually I'm going to say that I registered when I was in the city before to just check in on my registry and to ask about animal taming.
Oh, okay, animal taming. Well, she'll say, well, I can take your information. Look in a big book, pull a big book out, open it up, look for your name. Oh, Kylok, I see. All right, Mr. Wintershield.
Would have been about 6
Your collar.
to 7 months ago.
It's been quite some time, yes. Say animal taming. How so? You want to practice? You want
Well,
to?
remember, well, in out of game terms, when I got to the level that I can
Mm-hmm.
have a
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is, a companion,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to check in and make sure that I have everything I need for that type of thing. I am a Beastmaster, so
Okay.
Ranger's Companion. You know, the same thing that May did with her Artificer training. I just want to get a quick rundown. I've been in a dungeon for 6 months. So
Yeah.
I know how to
She'll say-
do this thing.
she'll
should,
say,
should
well,
I come across a
From what you told me, you don't spend, or you're not planning on spending any time in the city. It sounds like you're heading out.
very soon.
You sound like you're skilled enough to do such a thing, such a task. Of course, you'd be looking for a type of a wolf, northern wolf. I don't know which way you're headed. You didn't quite say, but if you're in the Northland, she'll give you some information about the type of animals you'll be looking for and some basic techniques on how to approach them, whatnot. Adding to your Beastmaster skills, we'll say.
Yeah, basically, I wanted an in-universe kind of transition to that type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just all of a sudden, oh hey, there's a dog. Hey, buddy, come on.
Well, you gotta learn how to tame it. I mean, you have some skills, and she'll help you out with some basic ideas behind it, but you don't have the time to stay and practice in the city as of right now. She said, I have your name here, and being in the Legion, you could obviously register with the Rangers Guild, which you were doing today. I'll put you down more so as a member. You have perks to obviously train here, learn here, go out on hunts, that kind of thing. I don't think you're looking to do that today. As you said, you're off on a quest. But when you have downtime, when you're back in the city, please come by and see us.
And I'll leave the information with the registry. I'll update the registry with the fact that we have a home in the city.
You have a what? I'm sorry?
A home in the city.
A home in the city, yes. Okay, so they
Yes.
can find you. All right, you see her...
And to have them send some information to the caretakers of the house.
Okay. She writes in the book, seems to update your information. Jackson, of course, again with your 18, you notice that quill is a little high for writing on the page. She closes the book and wishes you good luck and good day. You guys make your way out of there.
I'm sorry, the quill was a little high for writing on the page. I was like, she didn't write anything down.
Oh, no, you don't know that. You only got a 10.
I don't know that, no.
Oh, no.
Well, let's see if I ever come back here again.
You're quite welcome. You had a good experience.
Okay.
They registered you up. Nice.
Registered you up.
Make your way out. Where are you going to go?
You have anywhere else to stop, Jackson?
No, I think we should stop at Pyra's to pick up Clairval and then
Make sure that he's
to the
sobered.
ship.
Make sure that he's sobered up.
I saw him there earlier, but I know he did not recognize me. I did not look like myself.
All right, Clairval, they were all over the city doing all kinds of stuff, buying this, that, and the other thing, visiting everybody, making deals. It's all come down to on the ship we have the mages, we have some hammocks built, we have the brother and sister from the Adventurers Guild. On there we have a bunch of different grain, flour, cloth, and trade goods. We've got some weapons, some training. We were talking about what you would do if you were going to visit Pyra to get the crystal ball.
We said that you sang all night long, got drunk, married, and joined a circus. and you now have a companion that wears the gnomish clown coat.
No, it's fine.
No, we didn't mess with you while you're gone, so you're good.
I was expecting you to add that the gnomish companion was my wife or husband.
No, it's conjoined gnomes. So,
Conjoined
Oh.
gnomes.
so the two heads are better than one.
Of course. So what I was going to propose to Pyra,
Mm-hmm.
that I was going to offer as a piece of surety, the Staff of Charming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Staff of Charming, it was your word, the information about how famous you were. She will actually inform you that someone named Jackson had come by earlier in the day and autographed a spell book for her, and she made a trade with him as well. The tabaxi known as Jackson.
Taxi. Interesting.
Empire's business is booming today. Yeah.
Yeah, so if that's acceptable to her, I'll see what I can find about this crystal ball.
Okay.
When I return, I'll provide all the information that I have, exchange the crystal ball back for my staff of charming, then perhaps buy the crystal ball from her.
Okay. All right. And yes.
I have one other quick stop. I'm going to run to check out with Ren, see if she can quickly identify what this is.
The crystal ball.
Yeah.
All right. You check in with her, and she has been working away on your wand, your artifact wand. But she said she has enough time. She will check out this crystal ball for you. Where ABC.
So I guess we're meeting Clairval at the Pathfinder.
No, I think he's doing that. I don't think you guys will know.
I'll meet you guys back at the house.
Oh, okay.
Well, they're going to the ship.
Yeah. The ship's
But-
ready.
I'm going to show up at the house and they're going to tell me, they're waiting for you at the ship.
The halflings will greet you and redirect you to
The
the ship.
ship's being loaded, so that's what we have. The crew is there and sober and ready to go. So.
All right, sir. Give me a D3 roll.
All right.
Get that 3-sided dice.
I'm going to say, I've got my 3-sided dice right here. Okay, so rock is 1, scissors is 2, and paper is 3.
Nice.
Scissors, so 2.
2. All right. She will inform you that this is a crystal ball of telepathy. While scrying with the crystal ball, you can communicate telepathically with creatures you can see in 30 feet of the spell's sensor. You can also use an action to cast suggestion through the sensor on one of those creatures. You don't need to concentrate on this suggestion to maintain its duration, but it ends if scrying ends. Once used, the suggestion power of the crystal ball cannot be used again until the next day at dawn.
Okay.
Page 159, reference.
Yep, I can see it right here.
Got it.
I was reading along with you.
Cool. All right.
All right, make my way to the ship after they tell me at the house, they're waiting for you.
Clairval running down the street.
That must be the guy that tends to the gardens. He's very loud.
Everybody, what are you doing? I'm going on an adventure.
They're trailing behind me, yeah.
Make your way onto the ship, and everybody is assembling in that area. Anything else you guys want to do before you leave?
Adventurers assemble.
Are you?
Anything else?
I'm going to stow my equipment in one of the rooms. I'm assuming we're sharing rooms with more than one person.
Yes, I
One
think you
space.
would be at this point. Yes.
Guess I'll bunk in with Clairval. Move into his room.
All right. Taking off. Set sail. All right, long story short, if you get that ship ready to go, you can have your sailing crew and everybody else there take you out of port and into the bay. It doesn't take long before you're sailing away from the great city through the bay towards the ocean beyond. Ship moves quite well under the captaining from Jackson as you make your way out of the bay and around the coast heading north. You're well provisioned, you're well taken care of by your crew on this ship. You're in very known waters as you make your way north. It does take a good week to get from Ashura up to Loken, which was our next stop on the island heading north. About a week you do various tasks here and there on the ship, research things, talk to each other, work on your workbench and your leather working tanning hide area. Weather is worse and worse as you go more north. At this time of year, the sea begins to get pretty choppy. You get days of a lot of rain, mists, and cold winds from the north come down halfway through the week as you start getting further and further up.
Well, just a question: if because we're in atmosphere, does the ship shield not stay up?
Correct. No ship shield. Regular ship
So
it
we are-
does.
So the deck is getting wet.
Deck gets wet.
Okay.
Give me a perception here. Who's up and about one day as we're sailing? Where do you guys tend to like to be? Anybody who would be around on deck during the course of our travels?
Clairval would probably be spending most of his time on deck just watching the sea, looking for inspiration.
All right.
I'd probably be stretching my legs too, because I've been in the robot for a while.
On a particularly rainy day, making your way north, everybody do perception who's up there.
I'm not up there right now.
22.
Nice. Natural one. You didn't even have to say it. I saw him. I read his
Pretty
lips.
20.
Oh, wow. Nice. All right.
Fine.
May you find yourself out of the robot, stretching your legs on top of the deck, walking around, keeping the rain off yourself. Clairval as well. As you're making your way, poor Jackson, captaining the ship, is completely blind, sailing into the rain.
This is a nice looking wheel.
As you start to hear the bell being rung, the bell on the ship starts going out, clang, 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 as the men start screaming out, trouble up ahead.
I would assume the rest of us come to the deck.
Guys, make your way up to the deck. If you would react to such a calling or an alert, ringing the bell,
Find out what's going on.
make your way up. Kylo, roll as you come up.
Roll perception.
Yeah. Ragnar.
4. No, sorry. 6.
6. Nothing. Oh, what's going on? Kylo comes up.
I get hit in the face with the rain, I guess, when I come up. I gotta get rid of the. I'm throwing this dice out. Hasn't rolled good all night.
Would you? Oh, 15?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Ragnar can see. Ragnar, Clairval, and May, as you come up, you can see some smoke in the distance coming from up ahead. One of the deckhands yells, "Ship up ahead! Fire!" Starts pointing in that direction. You can see through the rain and whatnot, there's a starting up of snow, kind of like snow being whipped around by the winds. But you can make out a couple ships up ahead, some smoke, some flames as you're sailing up and towards it. The guys on the deck climbing up the rigging and whatnot are yelling out, "Distress! Ships calling for help!"
Jackson, there's ships ahead calling for help. Seems to be some kind of fire.
Can I put on the crystal what are they called, goggles of the eagle, and have a better look?
Put on your lenses, you can see a little clearer, a little better. Magical goggles that part all kinds of obscurities allow you to see, and you can see up ahead 2 large ships about your size, well manned, flying. Looks like specific colors. They have blue and white striped sails, and they have a logo on there that seems to be consistent between 2 ships. You do see some fire. You do see the men running around, seem to be going towards the side of the ship, shooting cannons, ballistas, bows and arrows at something out away from the ship into the sea.
I relay that to specifically Jackson, and then everybody else that's in earshot of Jackson.
Okay.
I called to one of the experienced deckhands that we hired, not the rookie. What kind of creatures could we be facing in the sea in these parts?
You yell up to him on the rigging up there. He looks back down. Giants.
Giants?
As
Yeah.
he says that, you can see through the rain and part of the snow in the distance a giant boulder, size of almost a ship, go flying through the air towards the two ships up ahead, hitting, knocking them around.
Fire.
Okay, they're throwing rocks, more so boulders, at the ships.
As you near and you come in to join this area, you can see two large giants out on almost like a rock outcropping, firing upon these ships with boulders, and the crew of the ship fighting back savagely. Javelins, arrows, everything they got.
Working out for him so far.
So do we have a first mate? Did Jackson get one of the experienced guys to be the first mate?
Most likely, I'm sure.
What's his name?
In the middle of the battle, we'll look him. What's his name? He will
'Cause we're
be.
I'm still viewing the battle. I just want to ask him.
He will be Rakim. That's a good one.
Rakim.
Yeah.
Okay, Rakim. Those the markings on those ships. What do those markings mean?
He'll know it, being an active guy who sailed around this part of the land. He'll say, Baron Leland's men.
Okay, and are we interested in Baron Leland? Do we like Baron Leland?
He'll say friendlies.
Friendlies. Should we render assistance, fellas, folks,
Probably.
friends?
By this time, your ship is kind of caught in this snow and ice that's coming down, making the deck more slippery, more hazardous, blocking your vision. But you can still make it out through the haze.
Reckon we help, yeah. Be good to have them owe us for helping. So we're on the way there.
Sail your ship up and join the battle. Pulling into position near where these guys are. As you come up, you see signaling coming from the ship up ahead, the closest one. Kind of waving you down, flagging you down.
Are they on fire?
They got like a little fire, but it's under control.
Okay.
A couple of them waving at you, signaling at you, trying to figure out who you are, what type of
Oh yeah,
sails.
we're not flying. We're not flying a flag.
That's
I
right.
thought we had a flag commissioned.
I don't know what you were doing. You were talking about it.
We didn't actually get one. We just bought a few flags.
Yeah, you did buy a series of flags. Which one
we
would
don't
you
have
have?
one flying at the moment?
Okay.
Unless Clairval wants to put one.
You'll hear a voice yell out, "Who goes there? Who is it?"
Put up the flag of Ashura.
We
All
also,
right.
We should have a Legion flag too, right?
Yeah, we would have both of those.
Put up the flag of Ashura. They're thinking soldiers.
Maybe, not quite.
Close enough.
We have one. We have a soldier.
Friends.
All right, pull your ship up. How close do you want to get?
First thing Jackson's gonna ask is the goal taking it down as he gestures to the giants?
Oh yeah. You hear the guys yell back, "Take him down. Bind him. Suffer
that
no
work out?
giants.
Well, which is it? Are we taking them down or are we binding them?
Take him down."
Two very different things.
Jackson will start loading one of the cannons.
All right, Jackson runs up, starts loading the cannons. What do you guys want to do?
Is this a capture operation or is this a dismemberment operation?
Who are you asking? How you doing it?
The guy across the.
You gonna yell to him?
Yeah.
All right, you
Killing
gonna,
them or are we keeping them? They worth something?
he'll say, okay. He's gonna say basically, kill him if we must. If not, bind him. We'll bring him back to the castle.
Okay. Good to know.
How far away are we?
You're gonna be. It's. I guess we're not gonna talk in feet.
The giants are going to have so far of a range they can throw with their boulders.
Let's go with that.
Probably
Let's go with
range.
that. You know what? We're gonna say 60 foot's are good range. 240s are weak range. Right now, we're gonna say we'll go half. We'll go 130. We'll stay out at disadvantage range.
Okay.
The other guys are a little closer. You guys are a ways off.
130 range.
We'll say 130.
Which is just beyond our.
Yeah, you're either going to have to pull that ship up or you're going to have to get up there yourself somehow. The other ship, too, you can make your way up and onto the other ships if you wish, which are closer.
All right, get us closer. I can maybe deal with these guys.
Okay. How close you want to get? Give me an idea.
Just get me within 120 feet of.
What can we do to protect the ship, though, if we're getting closer? Do we have any protection spells, or do we have? Can we turn the shields on here or no?
You have no idea how to operate that function.
Right. Do the mages have anything they can throw up to help us?
The mages themselves are below in quarters, resting,
not
right, for
actually
their
doing it.
yeah. The ship itself is not their focus. You notice that most of the attacks are going towards the other two ships, as if egged on or some kind of grudge or something going on there. Who knows if you start firing on them, of course, but so far don't seem to be focusing on you guys. For everybody else, how close do you want to get?
Can I get?
So the ships are close enough to jump between them, right? So we could jump on the one ship and jump on the other ship to get closer.
You want to be 130 out, you can get to the one ship, sure.
Just the one ship. The other ship is closer, but a ways away.
We'll say you guys are about 130, the other guys are maybe 120, 110, and then the other guy's 60 feet away.
If I can get 60 feet, that would be good.
All right, so May, using the robot, give me a athletics or acrobatics check.
I actually don't have the robot on right now because I was stretching my legs.
Oh, right, yeah, give me your own acrobatics check.
A little better. Nope, never mind. Not one.
Oh,
no.
shit.
She's in the water.
All right, we'll give a couple people here a dexterity check to grab her as she goes running at the rail to attempt to jump, slips on ice and goes flying over the rail into the waters below, but maybe you can stop that and save her.
20.
There you
30,
go.
20.
All right, Clairval's hand comes out, grabs her, pulls her back.
Oh, little eager there, May.
One of the guys on the other ship, seeing you and what you attempted to do, you notice him kind of go over to the side of the ship and come back wobbly on, as the ship's rocking around with a large board. He throws it across, giving you a nice platform to walk across from ship to ship.
Seems like a better idea, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make your way across onto the other ship. You're about 110 from what's going on with the fight, and you're up close with these people. They look at you and they say, "Assured soldier," kind of like questioning, looking at this tiefling.
You're an aid.
Type thing. Where do
I'm
you
a soldier, but I can help.
where do you intend on going from there? Are you going to fight from the ship there, or are you going to make your way to the other one?
Would like to get as close, like 60 feet is optimal for my weapons.
Okay. 40 feet. You got to clear about 40 feet to the next ship. You make your way to the end of that current ship, and you got about 40 feet to the next ship. You have to think about that. Clairval, Jackson, and Ragnar, what are you guys doing?
Walk across the board.
Okay, going to the other ship.
I'm on the other ship, taking a look. Give me an idea of how concentrated the giants are. How many giants am I seeing here?
You see two. You see two large giants. These guys are huge. They are in armor. They have gigantic battle axes on
How
their
far
back.
apart from each other are they?
They're about the same thing. We're going to say about 100 feet.
They're 100 feet away from each other?
No, 100 feet total. Let's see. Wait. Oh, trajectory. Crap.
Are they
One,
beside
two.
each other throwing these boulders at us?
Let's do this. One's 100. One would technically be 130 from you. The other guy would be here. So I guess technically they would be 30, 40, 50. Let's say about 60 feet away from each other.
They're 60 feet away from each other.
Yeah. So one guy from the other guy, 60 feet in between them.
Okay, well that changes my plan because they're obviously one of them stinks or doesn't like the other. They're gonna have to go away from
Which
each
would
other.
be 2 movements away, right?
I know that's pretty
Yeah.
far away from
Mhm.
fighting part.
They're
Yep.
giants.
Yeah, the giants. They're not like hanging it right next to each other. No, they're spaced out.
Yeah, no, I just needed them within 30 feet of one another.
Oh, okay, no.
You had to be a dick about it.
A little farther. I gave you 60 from 100.
Yeah, if it's more than 30, it might as well be 3,000. I don't care.
All right.
Nice.
All right, so what I will do then, I don't want to. I'll wait till how long would it take us to get up to them?
How do you like by what? By what
We were
means?
sailed.
Oh.
So if I was to incapacitate one of them,
Mm-hmm.
how quickly could we get to him?
Not long. You're in a ship. You can just throw the sails down and move 130 feet. Yeah.
Are we
Couple
talking
rounds.
a couple? That's what I'm asking.
Mhm.
Okay, so I will say I can incapacitate one of them, but I can't do anything about the other while we're doing that. But we've got about a minute where he'll be completely incapacitated. We can bind him, and then we can take him in for whatever you need to do. But I can't do anything about the other one while that's going on.
Okay. Relay the information to Jackson and the ship.
Jackson will holler it out.
All right.
Cool. Okay. I can cast a spell on the other one. The spike growth is 100. It's 150 foot range,
Okay.
and it gives a 20-foot radius around him. So if he moves, he gets damaged.
Okay.
So it might every 5 feet he travels is 2.4 piercing damage. So
All right. We'll do this. Clarabelle calls out what his plan and what he wants to do. Kylo, you want to cast the spell? Give me a guy on the right, guy on the left. Who do you want to hit?
who's Claire? Well, we'll coordinate this. So Clarabelle, have we rolled for initiative yet, or are we not in that? It's not close enough yet for.
Well, I was just going to go through just go in order.
Oh, okay. Clarabelle's plan is to take on which one? Which one are you attacking, Clarabelle?
I don't care which one. Let's pick the one that's closer to us because we can get to it quicker.
You're going to get the guy on the left because the ship's going to sail right up on him.
Okay, I'll take
Alright.
the guy on the right because our ship is 130 feet or less
Mhm.
to him. I can cast it up to 150 feet.
Okay. All right, let's say this. You cast off spike growth. What does it do in the initial? Do I get a save? Do you have an attack roll?
It is, what does it say here? Second level transmutation, casting time 1 action, 150 feet, components,
Blah, blah, blah.
blah, blah. Concentration up to 10 minutes. Oh, up to 10. Oh, it lasts up to 10 minutes.
And you gotta concentrate.
Growth, 20-foot radius centered on a point within a range. Twists and sprouts, hard spikes, and thorns. There is a save. What was it again? Any creature that can't see. Okay, so the transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time of the spell is cast must make a Wisdom check against your spell to save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it.
Does this require there actually being vegetation there?
No, because it can be cast. From what I was reading, it can be cast in like a dungeon.
Oh, it's just automatic. Okay. Oh, as long as you do concentration. Okay, gotcha. Okay, keep that up. All right. All right, concentration goes off. Nothing's going to happen, of course, until they move, right? They have to move, I believe.
Yeah, once they move, they will be
All right.
attacked by the spikes. But it's 20-foot radius, so it's. I don't know how fast they move, but if they move through
Seem
it,
to be
even if
standing
it's-
still at the moment, just chucking rocks and
even
fighting a
if
ship.
it's 3 or 4 strides. Well, if we attack his buddy, the other one's probably gonna move.
Gives us a little bit of extra help there.
There you
Good
go.
call.
Jackson, what are you going to do? You got the cannons?
Yep, Jackson's gonna start setting the cannons.
All
He's
right.
gonna also holler out to the other ships to concentrate all firepower on the one that's not yet been affected.
Okay.
No.
Guy on the left.
Actually, yeah. As soon as Clarabelle yells no,
Opposite of what we just said we were doing, Jackson.
sorry,
That
yeah, is going to tell everyone to concentrate firepower on the one that is further away
Gotcha.
Yes.
All right, he can
and
do this.
aim, if possible, for the hand holding the battle axe.
Nice. Okay. All right, Ragnar.
guess I will help out with the cannon. I guess.
All right, Ragnar, make your way up. Start working on the cannons. All right, May, you are on the second ship. You make your way all the way across to the far end of it. It's about 40 feet to the next ship at the moment. And you are currently, what did we say, about, was it 110? I think it was 110 away, if I'm not wrong, from the island. What do you wish to do?
Alright, I can attack with my longbow from that distance.
Yeah, for sure you can. Shoot the guy on the far right with the spike growth, or the guy on the left without.
The guy on the left, right?
'Kay.
So then he moves.
Okay.
That's what we were doing. And I can do double
Wait.
attack now.
You
Wow.
you want the one in the spike growth to move, or the other one?
The
You
one,
want, like, if
the one on the right is the one that we're attacking. The one on the left is the one that I'm going to enchant.
Got it. You're gonna hit the guy on the right. Okay. So shoot the bow. Roll.
okay, I get 2 attacks.
2 attacks with the bow.
Yes, I have 2 attacks per action when I leveled up.
Nice.
I haven't used it yet.
Yeah, I do
Keep
too.
forgetting. I forget that I have it. Okay, so the first one is a 7.
All right. Shoot off into the sleet and the snow.
Second one is 14.
14. Gonna shoot. It goes over towards the island, but misses. Take 2 shots, but with the sleet and the snow, the obscurity, everything going on, you happen to miss. End of the round, we're gonna go to the actual giants themselves. First one, the guy on, let me get this right, the guy on the right who is under the spike growth.
I haven't taken my action yet there, DM.
You were first.
I didn't get a chance to do anything.
You instructed the ship to move.
Okay.
Aha. Ah.
Nice.
Aha. The one will throw the rock, okay, like he has been doing, and hit the closest ship to him. Again, as he's fighting the guy on the left, will continue to do the same type of thing. He's chucking a rock towards the boat in the center, but he's not going to quite hit. It lands in the water, missing. So we'll go top of the round, Clairval. Clairval,
Big splash.
ship, like we said, a couple of rounds to get there. So one round we'd be halfway there. We said we were 130 away, which would bring us then to 60, whatever, 60 feet.
Okay, so before I do anything, as a bonus action, with swings like that, no wonder your friend doesn't want to be anywhere near you. Unsettling words. So I'm using Bardic Inspiration to give him a negative.
Nice.
He's going to have a -4 to his next saving throw. And then I'm going to cast Hypnotic Patterns over him. So a twisting pattern of colors weave through the air around him, just for a moment, and then vanish. But he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. And take 4 off whatever he rolls.
Wisdom saving throw -4. Wisdom saving throw -4. Got it. Ooh, not good. Nope. Okay, it's gonna fail.
Okay, so he is charmed, and for as long as I maintain concentration, up to a minute.
Nice.
And while he is charmed, he is incapacitated.
Okay, so guy on the left is incapacitated. Got it. Very cool. All right, Kylo, you're within 60 feet. You've cast Spike Growth. The guy hasn't moved. He's just throwing rocks at the moment. The guy on the left is incapacitated. You're 60 feet away from this outcropping of rock where these giants are. What do you want to do?
I have to still concentrate on the.
You are concentrating on your spell, which means you cannot cast another spell that has concentration in it. I believe it is before, or you'll break the spell.
Okay, I can't attack though.
You can attack, yes.
Okay. I'm also gonna shout to Jackson. Is there any way you could push him back?
I have a way to do that.
Okay. And I suppose I will start firing arrows at him. I get 2 attacks. So
Nice.
first attack is
This guy on the right or the guy in the left? Guy in the spike growth or the other guy?
The guy in the spike growth.
Okay,
Guy
gotcha.
with the war attack. 8.
8 to hit, you're going to totally miss, yeah.
Okay. Second attack is a 19.
19, nice. There you go. Okay, you just shoot through the wind, the sleet, and you're able to hit. Land a hit, give me some damage.
A 6 piercing damage.
Oh, nice. All right, you hit him with an arrow. Boom. Jackson.
This would be the point where we're firing the cannons now, yeah?
Yeah.
Cannons, are they 12-pound or 18-pound cannons?
Ooh. We're going to go with 12s for this one.
Okay. How many can I fire in one round?
Oh, apparently the stream is quiet from what Rebel Nation says.
Well, you should adjust the audio settings. The stream is quiet. Okay.
You
Turn it
sound
up.
good on Discord, but I don't know how you are on the actual stream.
Okay, turn it up.
Is anybody actually watching the stream on their side?
I just have it on Discord right now.
Yeah, I have it on
I have it,
Discord.
but I have it muted.
Side.
I just have it on Discord right now.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can
but-
hear you.
I just have it on Discord right now.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can
but-
hear you. Sounds okay to me. Okay, well, I turned it up a bit anyway. Maybe because I turned it up,
Okay.
it's better. That's good. Awesome. Thank you, man. Audio settings are very good to know. That's very, very helpful. Cannons. Okay, so what are you thinking on cannons? You got 12-pound cannons. You obviously got some numbers to
Oh.
shoot it.
It's better now.
Gonna be
cool.
concentrating them all on the right-hand giant.
Okay. Yep.
That's one target.
The only difference when I turn it up is then halfway through, if somebody's watching, it gets really loud.
Yeah.
If they already turned the volume up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna command everyone on their ships to fire at the one on the right.
Nice.
Push him back into the spikes, man.
Don't know if that'll push him back, but
Yeah,
if
he
we
might
can get closer, I can try to push it back as we advance forward.
Yeah, he might step forward too.
All right, what are you getting on that cannon?
Let's see. D20 to hit for that. That is a 19.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right, give me some damage.
60-10.
Well, that's gonna put my bow to shame.
Well,
It's a
it's a
cannon.
cannon, man.
It's
I know.
Hope so.
That's 36 damage.
Nice. There we
Brought
go.
a bigger stick.
All right, Jackson fires those cannons off. Boom! Nice direct hit. Hits the guy on the right, we said. Does severe damage to him. Knocks him back. Not too far, but maybe a step back. So what's spike growth do?
2d4 every 5 feet.
Nice. Okay. We'll do it on... Do we do it on your turn or on the movement? Or on creature's turn?
I think it's on the move. It's on the move.
When creature moves,
Okay, we'll do creature's turn. All right, Ragnar. You're on the cannons yourself. Gotta learn to fire them. Roll d20, see if you can do it. See what he gets.
they have a +6 to hit the cannons themselves.
1d20 plus 6. Got a 10. All right, he shoots the cannons off, but it does not hit. Goes back into the other part of the island, takes a big chunk. May.
Am I able to get within 60 feet now?
Let me think. What was May? I totally
We're
would.
within 60 feet. She was on the ship with us. We're within 60 feet now.
No, she's on the second ship over.
Oh.
I
I
forget.
crossed the plank.
She crossed the plank on the second ship over. They were 110 away from the island. They are 40 feet from their other ship. And I forget what we were. Oh, she shot the bow last time. That's what it was. Okay.
Yes, because 150 feet, I believe.
All right, we'll say this. As the first ship or your ship presses the island, these guys want to not be outdone. They press closer too. They're going to press closer and get themselves also within 60 feet. So we'll say you're within 60 feet.
Okay. I can cast Acid Splash then.
Nice.
This is my fun new cantrip.
All right.
A Dex 13 saving throw. Or the... Let me roll for it. What would I roll for? Like, do I use a modifier?
Is it a spell attack? Is that what it says? Or just a saving
Yeah.
throw?
It says spell attack.
All right, so you got to roll, and then do you have your spell attack bonus on your sheet?
Probably. I don't know where that is.
Hold on.
I think is it that the one that's 10 plus ability modifier plus spell level?
It's no, it's your
That's a save, then.
ability, it's your ability modifier
Yep.
plus your proficiency bonus.
That's what it is. So 2.
If you click on spells on D&D Beyond, it'll be right at the top. There's modifier and then there's spell attack.
Oh, okay. It says +6 and +5. Which one do I use?
The first one's a modifier, so is that +5, and the spell attack is +6.
Oh, Ranger and then Artificer.
Oh,
I see.
okay. Revelation for the host. Thank you, sir.
Oh, cool.
Can I,
Oh,
okay.
it's
I guess it's what you're casting it as. If you're casting it as an artificer, you're using
Yeah,
your
so-
5. So 1d20 plus 5.
Okay. And then can I still do my double attack?
So casting the spell is your action. So you're going to action cast the spell, unless it's a bonus action or reaction to cast it.
Oh, it's just a cantrip.
Okay. So what did you get on your roll? 1d20. What'd you get? Oh, you get a natural 1.
No. Got 15.
Okay, so 15 hits. So you cast Acid Splash, and it's against my dexterity bonus, or my dexterity saving throw, and I got a 14. So do I take half from that, or nothing on a pass?
You must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take damage.
so
Okay.
nothing if succeeding.
So nothing if it's a succeeding. So you shoot the acid off into the air, enough to go towards the creature, but wind, snow, sleet, everything else dilutes it, knocks it over to the side, blows it away. Doesn't happen to hit him this round. Top of the round, or before top of the round, giants themselves. The guy on the right is the guy who has been fighting, so he will aim towards who hit him last. I think
One of them takes damage, whichever one that one is.
the guy in the spike growth. Okay, give me the
Yep.
damage for the spike growth.
So that was 2d4, right?
Nice.
Let me see. Pick up 5.
All right. All right, he's going to aim towards you guys, more so Cal, who shot him with the arrow, and we got at the front of the ship. We know we got Kylo.
Because the cannons didn't hurt him.
You're all there. We
I
got
threw
pretty
a
much
pin at him.
Kylo, Clairval, Jackson, Ragnar, for lack of a better term. You guys are all at the front of the ship. He's going to chuck a rock towards you guys collectively, doing 9, 10, 11, 20, 21 to hit. If 21 hits any one of you, it will hit you.
I think it hits us all.
Yeah. All right, 10 is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 22 damage as a giant ice boulder made of rock and ice comes across.
It's all of us for 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage each. Gigantic boulder, ice boulder, cracks and breaks upon the hit in the ship. Everybody takes chunks of the rock smashing into them as it comes across. Very large.
22 damage.
22 damage whipped by a freaking frost giant right towards your ship. Hits the ship. Does
Ouch.
Gonna crack some wood on the front of the ship, but just do superficial damage. More so damage to you guys standing on the front of the ship. Knocks you guys back a bit. Cannons go sliding. Got to be righted again, type thing. Guy on the left, I am incapacitated on this round, correct?
Yes.
Okay, he can't do nothing, no save. That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Nothing.
How long is he incapacitated for?
As long as I maintain concentration on this.
All right, back to top of the round, Clairval.
I have to make a concentration check because I took damage.
Yes, you do. So I think it's the damage plus 10.
No, it's
Oh.
half the damage.
Half the damage.
It's 10 or half the damage, whichever's higher.
Gotcha.
Just made it 11.
Nice. Okay. Concentration maintains. What do you wish to do on your turn?
We're continuing to sail up, so I'm gonna instruct the rest of the crew. When we get to land, bind him up because I can't maintain this for much longer. Make sure you bind him securely because he's not going to be. He's aware of what's going on. He just can't do anything about it.
Okay. You're within 30 feet. Then at this point, ship will move up. You're within 30 feet. Type thing. You got that. Kylok. You were
I
shooting.
gotta roll for concentration too, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I gotta beat 11.
You have to
Yep.
hit 11.
13.
Nice. All right. Concentration maintains. You were shooting arrows last turn. You just took a giant rock to the face. What do you want to do?
Got snow on my face. What can I do? Let's see. Gotta take that guy. We gotta take that other guy out.
Mm-hmm.
I will jump on a cannon. Is there a cannon free to jump on?
Sure.
Okay, and fire it at the guy who threw the rock at us.
All right. So you got to get a cannon. You're going to have to. So for this round, because you got hit with the rock, you have to right the cannons and you have to load the cannons like the guys did before. So this turn's just kind of getting all that set and ready. All right.
So I have 2 attacks.
So we'll give you one shot. I'll give you one shot on that.
So okay, so I'm rolling
Roll d20.
d20 plus 6.
Yep.
Okay. 14.
Okay. You shoot the cannon, but you're going to miss. You're going to shoot towards them. Nice big shot out of the cannon, but just not enough to hit them to get through any of the armor or anything, do any damage. Good try, though, Jackson. You, same thing.
Jackson.
Cannon's knocked off to the side. You're going to have to rewrite it.
Not gonna bother with that at the moment. Jackson's gonna holler to the other 2 ships to start binding up the one on the left as best they can.
All right. They'll have to get up there. They're a little far, too. They're 60 feet. They'll have to get up.
And I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Fog Cloud right in front of our ship so that we disappear a little bit.
You disappear, but also, do your fellows have to see through it? It will affect your own guys, I believe.
Yes, it will. So
If
I'm
it
going
does-
to put that about
Is it lightly
10
obscured?
feet. No, it is heavily obscuring.
So
I'm
you
gonna
were
put
under
that
the-
about 10 feet ahead of the ship.
Okay. Heavily obscured, blinded condition. Fail ability checks requiring sight. Attack rolls against it. Have disadvantage. Like trying to go
Doesn't
through it.
affect our concentration. Right?
No.
Nope.
Just your ability to see. You won't be able to see the giants, I think
It's
is
going
what
to be ahead of the ship
Okay.
as we're like where we'd be moving to, so they'd still be able to see it for the next round. Is what I'm trying to do.
Okay. Both people can see?
Yes, I want them to be able to see, but we're heading towards the fog, so we'd be disappearing.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I got you. Where are we at? Ragnar.
Yes.
Ragnar, you got knocked down. You got pushed back. Cannon went flying. Rock hit you. You're about 30 feet away.
30 feet away from where?
30 feet away from the island. You're on a ship, water between you and the island.
I guess, so, like, is there any other cannons available?
It's going to take you around. You got to take a round to get one. Okay, you're going to work on that. Get it ready to go kind of thing. We'll come back. May, you are on the second ship. Second ship was the one that's behind. What did we say last round? We said you were at 60, so now you'd be at 30. You're 30 feet away.
Okay. I am going to attempt to do Acid Splash again.
All right, nice.
15.
So you get hit with a 15. Boom. I got to do a dex saving throw. No, I fail. Give me acid damage.
Yay! I have acid damage.
Fine. Nice. Okay. You hit him with the acid, sprays onto him, starts burning his skin.
Does he move?
This is the guy on the right. Does he move from acid? No, he doesn't move from acid. Not enough to knock him around. It burns him, but that's about it. Does hurt him severely. All right, 2 more giants. Giants are now within 30 feet from you. They have a 40-foot movement, so... Guy on the left was incapacitated, right? Does he have any... Still incapacitated, still under the effect of the spell. Guy on the other side will begin to move towards your ship. So he's going to take the damage from the spike growth. Give me the spike growth damage.
That's every 5 feet he travels.
How far did he move?
5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to take it 4 times. Give me it 4 times.
Okay. So the first roll is a 6.
Okay.
Second roll is a 3. Third roll is a 6.
Okay.
And the fourth roll is a 4.
19. Okay. Awesome. All right. He grows through the spike growth till he's out of it. So he's completely out of it now. He's 20 feet from his companion type thing, closer to you guys. He's going to, again, take a giant rock and just run with it. Whoosh. Whip it right at you guys who are beating the hell out of him there. With 20. With a 20. Anybody gets hit with a 20?
I'm gonna cast shield.
As a bonus action or a reaction?
Reaction, yeah.
Reaction, nice. Okay.
What does shield do?
13, 14,
Raises my AC to 24.
Just yours.
16,
Okay.
17. Ooh, another 19 points of damage for anybody who will be hit by that.
That's gonna hit me because I'm only 15.
I drop.
All right, Cleverell, boom, goes down, some rock smashes and cracks along the ship.
Sorry, how
Boards
much
go
was it
flying.
Was
I
it
don't
19 or
remember.
15?
19.
19.
Boards
That
go
hit me as
flying.
well.
No, you're on the
You're
second
a
ship.
Okay.
Cleverell goes down, boom. Guy on the other side. Oh, no, we already went with him. We did him first. He was incapacitated first, so he's still incapacitated for the remainder of his turn, even though Cleverell's down. We go back to the top.
How's the crew?
Crew's going to be taking damage too. You're going to be hit there, here and there. Not
Are
gonna,
any of them in the water going after to lash the guy down?
Oh fuck no! You wanted them to
Oh.
jump out into the icy sea?
Well, Clairval was ordering them to.
Oh, once
the
we
guy
once
down.
we hit land.
Oh, well, is this ship going to be able to go all the way to land?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
This turn right now, we're 30 feet away. It's going to be Clairval's turn, so we're going to be at land. So at this point, you're close enough to get on there. It's Clairval's turn. He's down.
Death save.
Death save.
Fail.
All right, 1 fail. Kyloke, you're standing next to Clairval. You see him go down. You've recently bought a healing kit, and or you have healing potions, etc., etc. Or you can try to jump off the ship towards land and do what you want to do. The guy who is incapacitated that you're willing to bind is now only 20 feet from the other giant who ran right up towards him.
Okay, can I, so with 2 attacks, how many casts can I do?
1. 2 attacks is
one
on your
cast.
weapon. Yeah,
Okay. How many actions can I do?
1.
1. He cast death save, is that what he did?
He has to do death saves. Yeah, 3 fails, he's dead. Yeah.
Oh, it's just a death saves, okay. I will use the healing kit on him.
Okay. So the healing kit, I believe, is based on uses. So using the healing kit, it can stabilize him. So he will be at 0 and not dying at this point. No more death saving throws. He's
And
essentially
that's
alive.
an action, right?
That will be your action, yeah.
Okay. Can I shoot the cannon?
No. Interaction to get your kit out. Action to heal him up with it. You're going to spend the round tending to your fallen companion.
Can I cast?
You have a concentration spell in effect. Oh, which you have to roll
No.
concentration on right now.
Right, but it would have been done because he's out of the circle now.
Oh, it's still technically there. You can dismiss it at
Okay.
will. Okay. Dismiss
Oh,
it
so
at
I
will. You don't need it.
Yeah, can I recast it where they are? Because they'd both be in it now. 'Cause they're 20
Yeah.
20 feet apart, so they'd both be in it if I cast
You
it.
used your action to use the healing kit.
Yeah, you can only do it.
Casting is an action.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. Yeah,
Okay.
unless
Okay.
unless you
Yeah,
have
no,
a
I just-
bonus or a re. Yep.
Yeah.
You basically think of it this way: role playing, you're gonna tend to your companion for the round, right? You're gonna make sure he's alive.
Okay.
So that's what you do, Jackson.
Yep, at this point, they're very close to us.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson, at this point, is going to go ahead and grab his fishing nets and start binding one of them if he can.
So ahead of you, the front of the ship is near this island, and there's going to be two giants 20 feet away from each other. The guy on the left who was incapacitated, I don't think is anymore because Clairval went down.
Nah.
That's right. So he's fully awake and aware. The other guy is within 20 feet of him, just chucked a big rock at you. He's taking some damage.
The incapacitation, does that end as soon as Clairval goes down? Or
That
at the
broke
end of
his
the round?
concentration. Yeah.
So not at the end of the round.
Technically, it would have. It broke as soon as he went down. So the guy could have went on his turn, but I already said he was incapacitated. So at this point, though, he's not. So Jackson has the nets. You could throw the nets at them, but they're not incapacitated.
I'm more concerned if that's the case then. You said they're 20 feet away is the closest one?
One's going to be generally ahead of you. We'll probably say 10 feet. The other guy's 20 feet from him.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tell the other ships to start binding as best they can.
The other
Either,
ships.
like-
Oh, okay. So the other ships now will cover the 30 feet and be up at the island. They'll have to get off, but again, they're fighting two active creatures. They're not going to be able to bind anyone who's actively awake, right?
How weakened is that other one that we've been battling?
He's taking a lot of damage.
Okay,
He's
have them bind the
severe.
weakened one.
Now, when you say bind, that means like you're walking up and tying rope, but you're tying rope around a gigantic.
They could shoot them with harpoons if their ships have harpoons.
Mm-hmm.
That would bind them too,
Mm-hmm.
and cause damage.
Right.
I don't know if we have. Do we have harpoons on this ship?
Currently, no. You have the cannons.
What Jackson's going to do then is he's going to dive into the water
Okay.
and dive as deep as he can, just letting his weight take him as he's in his heavy armor.
You're a Triton. You can do so.
Aquaman.
And with my rope in hand, I'm going to start swimming circles around one of their legs.
Oh, now the giants were. They're kind of on this like rock. So think
Oh,
of
they're on
yeah,
land,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's a little different then. So-
Okay.
Scratch that. Press rewind.
Screw that. I'm going to go ahead and unload some other stuff then.
Shield bash them.
I don't like these guys. They're
Tink.
pissing me off. I'm gonna go ahead and wave one of my hands and cast Magnify Gravity.
Mm.
Oh, big mass being pulled to the ground. Nice.
So that is a... Where's the spell save piece on that? I gotta move closer so I can read things.
Okay.
They have to make a con save.
Okay. Is this for both or one?
It's a 10-foot square, so 1.
Okay. All right. So con save, 15.
Okay, so they succeed that.
Okay.
We're after midnight, guys, and I'm unconscious, so I'm gonna log out at this point.
Yeah, we're just gonna end the round. Feel free. Thank you, sir, for coming
You
out.
are
Um,
currently safe until we get hit again. So
So successful save. They
Have a good
take
night, man.
2d8 damage halved. That is gonna be 16. Ooh, that's nice. So 8 damage.
Yeah. Okay, so 8 damage.
And then
perfect.
his speed is
Reverse.
halved, and he has to, if he wants to pick up any more rocks, he has to make a strength check DC against the same 12 to
Okay.
pick them up or to move.
Okay. All right. We'll do Ragnar. We'll do
I'm-
May, and then we'll call
I'm
it.
not done yet.
Oh, well, keep going.
I'm gonna action surge,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go ahead and javelin of lightning. I'm gonna activate that. That's gonna be a 16 to hit. Does that hit?
16 will hit. You're hitting the hurt guy, correct?
Yes, and
Okay.
I'm activating it, so that'll be whatever that does for damage.
All right, nice.
Pulling that back up so I can see it.
Okay.
.46 of lightning damage. Wonderful.
Nice.
That's 20. Sorry, 22
22 damage?
for hard. Yep, 22.
All right, awesome. So Jackson does some magnified gravity, gets the guy to the half speed, whips out this giant lightning javelin, goes streaking through the air, hits the giant, severely injures a big hole in him.
And bonus action,
Yeah.
right back to my hand.
Returns and grabs it. All right, Ragnar. You're within. You're on land essentially. You're not on land. You're on a ship, but you can run off the front of the ship and jump onto land if you wish. You are would be within 10 feet of one of the giants who would have an opportunity attack on you because of his reach.
And if I stay on the ship, I'd be.
Yeah, you could do range attacks or something.
Yeah. Well, is the cannon still operational?
Yes.
I will shoot the cannon.
All right, shoot the cannon at point blank range. Do it.
Which one?
Roll d20.
Which one are you shooting?
Whichever one is closest.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, so 1d20.
Roll d20. Add 6. Let me know what you get.
So it'd be 19.
Nice. Okay. Shoot the cannon point blank range. Goes past everybody. Just a loud bang as he unloads right on this guy. Are you shooting the injured guy or the uninjured guy?
But
Who's closest?
Closest is the uninjured guy. He hasn't taken damage yet, so he's good to take down.
Yeah, go for that one.
Okay. What was damage on that? 40-10? Jackson?
60-10.
60-10. Roll 60-10. Mr. Ragnar.
Sorry, one.
60-10.
6
60-10.
times.
Sorry, one more time. Which?
10-sided dice 6 times.
Okay. 6 times.
Yes.
So I can just roll 6 at once.
Yeah. If you got a dice roller.
You have to roll it allows you.
Or do it individually. Doesn't matter.
Okay, so 31.
Nice. Okay. All right. Got it. All right. Awesome. Cannon goes off. Boom. Right next to everybody. Shakes the ship. Hits the one giant. Boom. Knocks him back a little bit. We'll go to May. End of the round. May, you are essentially on land. Ship will hit the island. You can get off or do whatever you want to do. You're actually behind the giant, the second one, the injured one, as he's going towards their ship.
How close behind?
You got 20 feet once he hit land. So jumping off the ship, you have to move 20 feet, which you can do easily in one move to attack if you wish.
Kitty.
He won't get an opportunity attack because you're behind him.
Okay. So can I run up and cast Shock and Grasp on him?
Oh, yeah. Do it.
All right.
You got to roll to hit.
Nope, that's a touch one, isn't it?
Touches
It's a
it.
touch one, but it's a hit plus 5. It
Oh,
says.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So roll your d20 and add 5.
9.
Oh, 9 to hit? All right, great idea. You run up with the shocking grasp, attempt to go get him with that, but he's too slippery. He eludes your grasp. You miss it with
Miss
your
what?
hands. And then just for time, we're going to call it there. We'll continue the battle next week when we have more time. Awesome, guys. That was fantastic. Woohoo, you're underway. Going north.
Fence.
He took some nice damage from the rocks, so now you're
Yeah.
within
Oh, yeah.
battle axe range. We'll see who wins. So that was cool. Anybody watching, we play homebrew campaign from 9 till 12 Eastern Standard Time every Sunday. Come check us out. We're starting season 2. We're in game 3. All the other ones can be seen on YouTube. Which, you know what? I'll just link in the thing here. I got my YouTube. Let's find that. I'll grab it real quick here. Should be able to get the playlist for this. Where's our D&D? Here we are. We'll grab that link. Copy link. Throw it up here. There we go. That should bring you right there. If you want to watch those, we're going to say goodnight tonight, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for coming out. Play the movie. I'll come back here if you're in Discord. Have a good night, everybody. See you guys.
See you.
Good night.
Take care.
Melancholy, fear the approaching doom. Know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, no one is immune.